did. Plus, there's only two different people that I can see the flag. One team's color guard and the other team's color guard. I had a 50-50 shot.
Mic check, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, mic check.
So I'm going to follow them when they're walking to the center and then we're going to switch to his camera.
Please welcome to the field the 2025 Spartan Marching Band. The band is proud to present their field show titled Dream of Life, featuring the music of Christopher King and New Fighters. The band is under the direction of Mr. Jeremy Ulrich. Percussion instructor is Matthew Wolf and Abigail Abel. Word instructor is Stephanie Rowe and Kaylee Cardinal. Instrumental instructor Quentin Abel. The band is led by drum major Leah Titus. Now give it up one more time for the Spartan Marching Band.
Okay, so you want me to kind of stay where I'm at?
This is a problem with Spartan.
It's not so good.
That's this guy right there.
Okay. Show the tubas some love. One Susan, I think there was one marching tuba. They need to live.
Give it up one more time for the Spartan marching band.
And now, a message from MHS President Pete Gert.
It is a Milton Hershey wind day in Hershey, PA, as we're about to play our 82nd Cocoa Bean game. Their stadium wasn't big enough to hold us, so now we have to make sure that they hear us. Spartans on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Spartans!
And now, a message from MHS President Pete Gert.
It is a Milton Hershey win day in Hershey, PA, as we're about to play our 82nd Cocoa Bean game. Their stadium wasn't big enough to hold us, so now we have to make sure that they hear us. Spartans on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Spartans!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 Cocoa Bean game between the Milton Hershey Spartans and the Trojans of Hershey. Jay Garvey, Coach Denny Moore, and Coach Victor Fleming spotting for us today. We are so excited to be bringing you tonight's game here. For a long time, we haven't played here, playing here at Hershey Field.
Hershey Field, Coach, I don't think we've ever played at this field.
Nope, but I'll tell you what,
It's an
as
experience.
big as a crowd that's going on here and as much fun as they're having here, it's nothing compared to what's going on across the street. Spartan Nation, let me see if we can hear you from across the street. Where's the Spartan Nation?
I'm listening.
We're listening. We got a little delay.
We got a delay.
All right, Spartan Nation. We've got the whole community, almost 5,000 people across the street in Founders Park. We got 2 big screen TVs that everybody can watch the game. We got all kinds of food trucks. We got bounce houses. It's a huge party going on across the street, Coach.
Keeping our standards high over there, Coach.
That's right.
Keeping our standards high.
That is right. I think my mic just cut out there for a second, but we want to welcome everybody. We want to also special thanks to all of our parent sponsors that might have traveled near and far to get to this game. We also want to welcome everybody that's tuned in on the live stream. I want to just take a quick minute to talk about the history of this Cocoa Bean game. This is the 82nd Cocoa Bean game, a tradition not only for Milton Hershey School, but the whole Hershey community, including Hershey High and the Hershey Rotary Club. The Cocoa Bean game is a long-standing tradition woven into Milton Hershey School history. The Cocoa Bean is an annual rivalry between our 2 schools, and before 1943, the Hershey Industrial School, which is now MHS, and the Hershey High had never had an opportunity to compete in football until the newly created Rotary Club of Hershey changed that. The first Cocoa Bean game was played in 1943, supported by the Rotary Club of Hershey and the Hershey Civic Club. Served as a benefit to fund Christmas boxes for those serving in the armed forces during World War II. The first trophy of the Cocoa Bean game was a Cocoa Bean pod with a wooden base. That trophy was retired in 1954 and replaced with a more elaborate trophy from the AMHS Alumni Association. Hershey right now leads the rivalry with an overall record of 41-37-3. And Coach, we got to win tonight. It's been 3 years.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be interesting tonight. Anybody knows anything about sports in this area, a young man by the name of Cam Sweeney is running quarterback from Hershey, and he's a classic high school kid who sees the field well, moves well. Anyone who follows basketball knows what talent he is there and what he's done for Hershey basketball. But on the other side of the field here, Milton Hershey's, they've developed some young kids. They have to replace some linemen, but they've had a pretty good fall season here so far, getting ready for this game. I'm excited to see what happens. We have some young kids. You know, I'm a track coach. We have some young kids that are involved in 2 or 3 sports and are physically fit, and should be a barn burner.
Yeah, I tell you what, I talked earlier with Coach Boger. Big change for the Spartans. Those of you that have followed Spartan football, last year we had a new quarterback in Logan Jerry, and it looks like we're going to have a little bit of change. We have a younger quarterback, Kamari Cooper, who's a phenomenal athlete that saw time last year, but we quarterback. I think what I've heard is Logan's going to become more of like a Swiss Army knife.
Right.
He's going to be all over the field.
Right.
And in talking to Coach Boger this morning, here come the Spartans now. Let's hear them over there in Founders Park. I want to hear you. We want to hear you. But going back to Logan Jerry, Coach Boger said, if there's anybody that really has been displaying the 4 sacred values so far, it's been Logan Jerry. He was all about the team. He is willing to do whatever it takes, willing to give up that quarterback position. So it should be a really interesting start to the game for us tonight. I don't know if everybody's aware of the change, but we'll see. Just going to give a quick lineup. At the receiver, we're going to have Logan Jerry or Kamari Cooper. Whoever's not playing receiver will be playing quarterback. Jaden Mason and Isaiah Zoger will be the other wideouts. Jaden Sockbo will be playing that Spartan back, which is kind of like a tight end. Caden Gann, Luckett, and Freddie Bond will be our running backs. I already talked about the quarterbacks. At left tackle, Ezekiel Alexander. Left guard, Tristan Tibbs. Center, Paris Jackson. Right guard, Elijah Alabi Sanya. And right tackle, Big John Alicia, who came on the scene last year as a freshman. And, Coach, he's looking bigger than last year.
And he's moving pretty well. He has good feet. Again, he's an athlete, does football, does basketball. He keeps growing, but he doesn't sound like he's at that moment where he's not moving well. He's still growing and moving well. Let's pause for national anthem.
Yep. Really cool scene there. You see both bands playing the national anthem. Yes. But again, just want to focus on the amazing time going across the street to ensure that all our MHS families, students, teachers, staff, families can all watch and root for the Spartan team together. The whole community came together and found a Spartan tailgate to watch for our team. The game will be live streamed over there, so hopefully everybody there can hear us loud and clear. Big turnout, we're thinking about 5,000 people. And our school pledge, which is our theme this year, our pledge tells us that being a Milton Hershey School student means committing to being physically strong. And what a better way to do that than to play football on the football team or even cheer on the team.
Or even cheer on the team, exactly.
That's right. I do want to take a quick second before we get kicked off here. You see the captains heading out. Want to do a shout out to my Ross boys out there. Saw them at the tailgate. Told them I would make sure to say hi to them. The boys at Student Home Ross.
It's really a special situation where our school can bring our students, our faculty. We have some new teachers excited about being part of the Milton Hershey family, and they're over there tonight. It's really cool to see just driving down, all the kids out, kids in bounce houses and having a good time. You know, that's what it's all about.
Yep, we got a opening school kicked us off Monday, and everybody got kind of like our own version of the terrible towel, so hopefully we'll see some of them towels swinging. Mm-hmm. But I do want to see if we can hear them. So Founders Park, Spartan Nation, let's hear one big roar as we're getting ready to kick off the game here. All right, we're going to try it this way. Where's the elementary division out there? I think I can hear them a little bit. How about the middle division? Now, you guys were loud the other day. Let's hear you, middle division. Okay, not too bad.
Yeah.
How about the senior division?
We actually have a lot of them here in the stands.
Yeah, whole senior class.
Yeah.
Whole senior class over here.
Yeah.
All right, well, we will certainly come back to you guys back and forth through the game, but we're going to get ready to kick off here.
Is this Mark's third year back, Mark Painter, as head coach of Hershey?
Yep.
Yep. I'm just looking. We have rosters and staffs in front of us. His staff's been pretty solid for the last couple of years. Same as Jeff Boger's staff from Milton Hershey. Baker Brothers still back, providing a lot of leadership and integrity for our kids.
Back deep for the Spartans, Freddie Bond and Princeton Kanama. I will tell you, I did get a little inside intel from Coach Boger. He said, keep your eyes out for our first offensive play. So we're going to get a real quick look at the new Spartan offense here shortly. Oh, one off of lineman.
Get on it. It's out of bounds, Coach.
Yep. Looks like Spartans will take over. Got a little lucky there. So here is the newest version of the Spartan
Here we go.
offense.
For those people at home who don't know, usually football teams have had 2 scrimmages for decades.
Yeah.
And now we're down to 1 scrimmage. And we've seen in the past couple of years, first games can be a little sloppy, even for teams that have a lot of kids coming back. So expect the ball on the ground a little bit. Expect kids, not taking care of the football when they catch it, maybe missing a tackle. But, again, it should be an exciting night.
All right, let's see who comes out here.
Logan Jerry's number 4 for you guys at home.
Yep, so I wouldn't be surprised to go see him under
Kamari's
center.
number 8, right.
Kamari at center right now.
Got motion, deep motion. This one's
that's
sweet
Kate.
near side.
Yep, Caden Gunluckett with the carry.
Caden's grown up a lot. We talk about commitment to mission. He's a kid who's figured out in the last couple of years the opportunities he has here at Milton Hershey, and he's taken advantage of it. Really proud of him.
Yeah, Spartans wearing all white with light color numbers, making it a little difficult for us to see from our prerogative here, but we'll do the best we can.
We're not in our 20s anymore,
No.
Mr. Garvey. Ooh.
Big tackle, and I think he was bound. Going to be ruled down.
Right.
26 on the carry.
17 is Isaiah Zogar.
Okay, Isaiah Zogar.
Yep, Zogar.
Tackle by number 6 of the Trojans, Brian Meduena.
Coach, watching these teams warm up. As an old football coach, you always watch teams in pregame. Both of them have a lot of kids going both ways.
Yes.
And it's not super hot tonight, but it's warm.
Yeah.
It's warm. The sun's beating down. There at 6 p.m., both teams are pretty hyped up. It's going to be interesting to see how much cramping affects these teams. Who's hydrated, who isn't?
Again, Kamari Cooper, the sophomore, as the quarterback. I'll tell you what, Coach,
pass.
he has got an arm.
Yes, he does, and there it is.
He's looking for Logan Jerry.
Ooh, flag?
No flag.
Incidental contact.
Although Logan Jerry looking for, he's not going to get. So that's going to bring up the punting team.
It's a nice ball, though. Really nice ball. Looks like he had protection. Again, at our angle, it's hard to see what's happening in the pocket, but he's able to get the ball off.
I believe Kamari is also our punter.
Right.
So back deep for the Trojans is number 3, Grant Later. He is a senior.
Yeah, you should see a lot of Grant tonight. He's playing both offense and defense. Big part of their offensive scheme.
Want to take a second to shout out Josie Rhodes and her team for throwing together this amazing tailgating party over there in Founders Park. A lot of work went into it from the whole community.
Hit and roll, hit and roll. Ooh, we got possession. Make a play. There you go.
Looks like number 21 on the tackle.
Mackay
Connolly.
All right, good job, Mackay.
All right, so we're going to take a look now at the Spartans' defense. At defensive end, Dwayne Mitchell. The tackles, Salou Kamara and Elijah Gibbs. The other defensive end, that big John Alicia, 55 we were talking about. Our linebackers, Anwar White, his brother Jaleel White, Princeton Kanama, and the whole defensive backfield, we just saw him on the field. Logan Jerry, Jaden Mason, Kadin Ganluckett, and Isaiah Zogar.
Yeah, keep an eye on Elijah Gibbs up front. He is the brother of Josiah Gibbs, who was an unstoppable defensive player of the year a few years ago.
Yes, he
Very
was.
Strong, moves well. There we go.
Nice tackle by number 56, Anwar White.
Right, Anwar.
Linebacker. So again, the carry was by number 8, Samir Edwards-Pace. Good defense there. Yes, talking about one of probably the best defensive players we've had in a long time. JoJo is his friend's affectionately.
Yes.
He was, he was a pit bull.
Yeah. Yeah, talk about integrity, man. He's a kid who gave his dad a kidney. Do you know that story?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah, what a great young man.
Happen to know where he is at this very moment, celebrating somebody's upcoming wedding down
That's
south.
beautiful.
Yep, with a bunch of his Milt brothers. Another carry by number 8. Samir Edwards-Pace, tackle by
Connor Adams on the carry.
Yep.
Right.
Couldn't catch you that tackle.
On the tackle, 20, Princeton. Princeton Kanama on the tackle.
Yep, he's only a sophomore as well,
Right.
so that's the good news. We do have a lot of youngsters.
Yeah.
Jan Alicia himself's only a sophomore.
Yeah, they have him at defensive end.
He's only 6'4", 275.
Yeah. We're going no back here.
Sweeney drops back.
Ooh, you got pressure.
Good pressure. He gets around the end.
Sweeney did a nice job there getting outside of contain.
Another tackle by Princeton Kanama flying over. I'll tell you, that's one thing the Spartans always have been able to have is speed, which is so critical.
Yeah, our defensive ends need to box him in. He reminds me a little bit of Josh Pope with his movement. Josh was a quarterback from Milton Hershey in the early 2000s in terms of seeing the field and not being afraid to take off and get some yardage if there's nothing downfield.
Just got a little message from JoJo himself.
Ooh, nice cut.
Sweeney breaks
Nice
it.
cut. Come on, get there,
He
Spartans.
is going to take that in for the touchdown. Well, we knew he was an athlete.
Yeah, you know, we don't have the advantage of having the replay up here like we've had some past years. But you look at that, I'm curious if that was a set designed, quarterback set, draw, hit whatever seam is open, you know.
So the Trojans take their first possession right down for a touchdown.
Hershey in the past couple years has really been line it up, run right at you. They've had some really big offensive line. They're still strong up front. They're not as big as they have been. It's interesting to see them early here try and spread the field out and maybe spread defenses out. When you have a kid like Sweeney, you can spread out the field, and that really puts pressure on kids to get to him and tackle.
Kick is good by number 19, Carson Goodman. We watched him in warm-ups. They do have a pretty good kicker there. So 9 minutes left here in the first quarter. Hershey's up 7-0. Once again, want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you are just reaching us for the first time, want to let you know Milton Hershey School did begin in 1909 as a dream and a vision shared by the chocolatier Milton S. Hershey and his wife. We are one of the world's best private schools where qualifying students in pre-kindergarten through 12th grade live on campus and receive exceptional educational experience. And guess what? All costs covered. Since our founding, the lives of more than 12,000 children have been transformed. We were able to celebrate that last June for commencement. We had our 12,000th graduate.
Wasn't that a great ceremony?
Oh my gosh, yes. So I want to check in with our tailgate over there. Is Student Home Grandview over there? Let's see if we can hear Student Home Grandview. I know Mr. Kramer's a loud mouth at our game,
Yes,
so I want to see
is.
if I can hear Mr. Kramer over there. Maybe hear a little peep.
Should be able to hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Kramers have been a solid part of our Milton Hershey School for decades now. And, you know, I put a little, try and, you know, plant a seed out there. If anyone's listening to this and hears about our school and is excited about something, man, please take a look at being a house parent.
Yep.
Being a house parent is one of the most rewarding. I mean, it's a challenge. You have a house full of kids and helping them try and, you know, get to their best life. But what a great opportunity if you feel that inside of you that you're somebody who wants to help people. We have opportunities here as a house parent.
Absolutely. Yep. And, hey, we offer both full-time and part-time house parent employment opportunities. You can learn more at mhskids.org. And actually, at MHS, careers are worth every minute. We have jobs in all over, so please check out mhskids.org if you're interested in joining our amazing mission and community. All right, Spartan offense back on the field here.
It's like Kamari's back there at quarterback.
Yep, we got to look to see him getting the ball in the hands of Logan Jerry, number 4. Kamari's going to take a keeper. He's going to get wrapped up by number 26, Noah Cohen.
Looks like they have those inside linebackers just spying the quarterback. They didn't drop. For those of you who don't know much about football, they didn't drop into a pass coverage. They just settled, waited to see where he was going before they did anything.
Second down and 10 here for the Spartans.
It's like Milton Hershey's calling everything from the line of scrimmage. They're not huddling. I know in the past they've done this sometimes to speed up the game. I think they're doing that right now. Pulling guards, they got a lead sweep.
Kamari on the keeper. Takes an offside tackle.
That may have been Caden, coach.
Yep.
Yeah, Caden.
26 there, Noah Cohen. Third and 10 for the Spartans. Got to get something going here.
Yeah. See if we go no back again.
Looks like they got
Looks like Hershey's locked into man-to-man.
Yeah.
They just have those linebackers spying our quarterback.
Logan Jerry out wide to the far side. You got Twins to the left.
Nice cut. Ooh. Make the
Good throw on the run, but unable to make the catch is number 17, Isaiah Zogar. But I think we saw a little bit of the athleticism there of Kamari and the arm strength.
Yeah, we haven't seen him step up and then come back and get some poise and throw a dart downfield. Wow.
All right, another 3 and out for the Spartans. Back deep for the Trojans is number 3, Frederick Bond.
See if we can change field position here. Get a punt down here around the 20-yard line. Make them have to go 80 yards. Good snap.
Ooh, almost got it
Getting
blocked.
close off that end.
Makes a good Spartan bounce. It's going to get down to about the 30.
Marcelo down there picking up the ball. Good hustle, Marcelo.
Like number 10, Elijah Hopkins.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong side.
Coach, I think you got your roster.
Yes, it's a vision.
Left to right, we're working
Yes,
tonight.
Elijah Hopkins, there
Left
we
to
go.
right. I tell you what, I don't know how many people had the milkshakes over there at the tailgate.
Yeah.
Man, you know what it tasted like, Coach?
What's that?
The old chocolate milk.
Oh,
Remember
old
the
chocolate
old
milk at
chocolate
lunch.
milk?
I remember.
Oh.
Student homes and lunch, yeah.
It gave me deja vu.
Deja vu, yeah. Yes.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Trojans.
Again, I'm curious to see what Hershey does here. They've spread it out a little bit. They're in shotgun. They have that Reggie in the backfield with him. He's both a defensive lineman, big running back.
He's a big boy.
Now they're shifting over. This is one of those formations they're going to run right at us. Yep.
Right up the belly.
Yep.
I tell you what, Coach, how many years did we have to deal with those that big back from Hershey? What was his name?
What was his name? Boy, they'd hand off. And
Hernandez or something like that. He pounded the ball in it.
Yeah. And up front, they had the Velasquez kid. They had some kids who were 6'5", 280, like John Alicia's side. The size were just heel to heel and just push forward. They're shifting over. They're just trying to see where the seam is in our defense here. We did a nice job there.
Reggie Onwe again.
Yeah.
Pounding the ball up the middle.
Yep.
Tackled by number 52, Tristan Tibbs.
And Jaleel White. Looked like Jaleel White was in there too, Coach.
Yep.
All right.
One thing I do like that I've
Salou
seen
out.
so far, is seems like the Spartans are really flying to the ball. I know that's something that coaches are always on them.
Looks like they got Dwayne Clark in there. Plug up the holes. My concern here is that Cam's going to pull the ball and keep it.
Yep, we got a 3rd and 3 here. 4 wideouts.
No, they're passing.
A
little bit of a wobbler.
Oh!
Get there.
I don't know. It might have looked like a little bit of a push-off there, but I don't see any flags.
Nope,
so
no
it's going to be a 1st down. I believe that's a completion to number 3, Bond.
Right. And again, we thought we'd see a lot of, was it Grant or Grant Later, number 3?
Yes.
Yeah, Grant Later, yeah.
No, Frederick Bond is.
Frederick Bonds. That's who caught it?
Oh, no. Sorry. I'm reading from the wrong roster now.
This must be the first game of the year for us,
folks.
too,
Yes.
Jay Garvey.
Yeah. We didn't have a preseason game to work through. Again, Sweeney dropping. There he finds again. Grant Later. I tell you right now, the difference is in the trenches, Coach, that I see. I mean, we their defensive line is kind of blocking us up, and then on the all line, they're giving plenty of time to Coach Cam Sweeney.
Well, we have some big kids up front. They have to be able to get off the blocks.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of young kids. They need experience. They need reps. They're going to get them tonight, but you hope you have a steep learning curve, that they figure it out quickly how to get off those blocks and get to the ball.
So 1st and 10 on the 22 for the Trojans. There's a carry by number 8.
Yeah.
Brian Maduena. They've got their own little version of thunder and lightning, it looks like.
Yes.
They got the big guy to pound it and then the little scat back there.
Yeah. He did a nice job following his guard.
Yeah.
Well, we're subbing guys up front, trying to get guys moving, get them to the ball.
Tackle there by Logan Jerry. There he is again. Nice open field
play.
tackle there by Logan Jerry.
Nice play.
Samir Edwards-Pace on the carry.
There's Caden on the tackle. Hard to see those numbers from here, Coach.
Yep, a little bit hard. I'm getting flooded with texts by our adoring fans. I have one house father, Mr. St. George. He said that you and I kind of look like the old Muppet guys. I don't know if that's a compliment or a dig.
That's funny.
Yes.
Yeah. We look like the old Muppet guys. That's funny.
Yes, I got a message from the comms team for a little shout out for using the school theme. We're going to use it many times, hopefully.
Yeah. Say it every day. We believe it.
That's right.
You know?
Got to live it.
Physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
That's right.
Keep my standards high, help others do likewise. That's what we do. Create great habits, help kids to launch from here and be successful, you know?
Coach, that was one of the things you said you've really been impressed about Logan Jerry, who's only been at the school just a little over a year, but how he's really stood up in the classroom to be a leader and just reminding kids about the opportunities of Milton Hershey School.
Yeah, Logan's a kid who really appreciates the opportunities that he has here. You know, we're not going to get in the backgrounds of kids and everything else, but, you know, getting to know him pretty well, he really appreciates this place, and he has a view of our school that's different than a lot of kids in terms of seeing long range, 30, 40 years old, what this place will do to help him. And he is bought in, and he's just a great leader. He's a great kid, and it rubs off on the other kids. You know, really proud of him. Really proud of Logan.
Getting messages from class of 2019 guys that are Stanford Mason, Hunter Hanley, JoJo Gibbs. They're all together right now watching it. That's
nice.
what makes this game so special is you got Milton alumni all over the country, all over the world watching the game. I tell you what, that was a special team back in the day, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes it was. Where is Hunter now?
Hunter's up in Buffalo.
Is he really?
Right now he's in Miami.
Good for them. Good for them.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Second down. Spartans got to hold him here because coaches is starting to look a little bit like last year, unfortunately.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yep.
You know, again, we got a lot of young guys
Gotta
figuring
fight.
things out. Our coaches are trying to scheme as we go as to what we have to stop. You know, you always got to have a plan B. Quick handoff.
Got
Come on,
sweep
get there.
there.
Get there, yeah.
Nice
Get there. Get
defense
to the
coming
ball.
up.
Get there. That's it. That's
what
it.
it is. Swarming the ball.
Good pursuit.
Looked like Jaden Mason was there in the backfield kind of delaying that game, that run.
Right. Does that bring up 3rd and 9? A 9-yard line?
3rd and 9. I don't see the stick, so I'm thinking, are we at goal? 3rd and goal? Unfortunately, folks, we are kind of in the corner. We're not up as high as we usually, so we're doing our best to make calls here.
Yeah, we're about 8 feet off the ground.
The problem is you've got a lot of over-the-hill middle-aged men up here that's eyesight is starting to go a little bit.
Yeah, there's 3 working eyes between the two of us, so.
Sweeney's pass is complete.
Right.
2:12 left here in the first quarter.
Coach, we'll give up those short passes and try and take away the long stuff and take away his long runs. You know, force them to throw and complete a lot of 4-yard, 5-yard passes. That's tough in high school. Really tough to do.
Yep. Looks like Alexander checking in there. 3rd and 15 for the Trojans.
Zeke's really developed well.
Looks like there's a penalty for holding on the Trojans, as that will help the Spartans cause
definitely.
a little bit.
Again, I wouldn't be surprised if they go Cam Sweeney no back here, so he can pick a seam or throw. But going back to Zeke and his brother Angel, 2 kids from Chicago, have really done a great job. Talking about Mr. Kramer. Mr. Kramer has had those guys and just talked highly about what kind of young men they are.
Yeah, I mean, they're young. He's an old bald man right now.
Yeah, get there.
Nice
job. Nice stunt.
Yep, I was fortunate enough to be able to greet him and his boys every day this summer, and let's just say there was some colorful repertoire between us. He would coach his boys to greet me in the morning.
Nice.
I mean, on the other end of the spectrum, you got Miss Macy Hunter, house mom, alum, who's student home trailway with our girls basketball team, who we expect huge things from this year.
Yes.
No pressure there, Trailway.
No pressure. Great girls. We were there for dinner one night last year, my wife and I, and they just treated my wife so well.
And Mr. Royster can cook.
Oh, Mr. Oyster, he's a culinary expert.
Yep. Another Milt.
Yeah, another Milt. I ride my bike in most mornings. I go past the student home, and he and I, stopping for an egg sandwich at his place isn't. It's a little better than McDonald's. Let's put it that way.
Wow.
Yeah. Here we go. It's drawing back. Come on, get off your block. Get there.
Oh, and this is where
it gets contained. Ooh, make a play.
Knocked down by the Spartans. So it looks like they will take over on down. So nice hold there for the Spartans.
Nice.
That's big.
Great stop. Fourth down stop.
Good fourth down stop. All right, Spartan offense got to get going here.
Jamar was a defensive end outside linebacker for us. Back 2011, 2012, did a great job.
But, we got here just talking about some of our amazing house parents. So once again, folks, if you know anybody that's interested in possibly joining our community, we are always looking for house parents. We employ over 200 house parent couples to oversee our student homes. They shape, I always say they're the most important people at this school. They shape the lives of the children outside of the classroom, but they have such an impact on every part of this child's program here. If you know anybody interested in positively impacting the youth, house parenting could be the unique career that they've been looking for. Once again, anything you need to do about Milton Hershey School, go to mmhskids.org.
Yeah, they're wonderful. We have meetings talking about our students, trying to help them out. They're the insight they give us because they're with them. They're with them in those hours outside the school that you don't get in a public school situation.
Yeah.
Really, really helpful for helping our kids develop and find the path they want to get on and get in good situations. Yeah, it's a great opportunity for. And, I think a group we haven't tapped, or we tried to, but trying to get them here is young adults, people like in their late 20s.
Yeah.
Some young kids. And, again, you go back to Jamar and Macy, they did that, and it's been really nice for them.
That's when you've been here a long time, right, Coach? When you have your former students are coming back as teachers and house parents.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? With the Roysters, they still call me Mr. Garvey, and I give such a hard time. But, we battle over that.
Yeah.
We're going to take an opportunity here with this little timeout just to once again shout out the Hershey Rotary Club and the folks that put on this Cocoa Bean game. Both of them starting in 1943. All the proceeds from this event go to the Hershey Community Youth Alliance. Student leaders from the Milton Hershey School and Hershey High School work together to provide local, national, and international community service projects. All right, Spartans coming out. 1st and 10. They are on their own 25. Once again, Kamari Cooper.
Right.
I've been saying all along, I thought we'd see a lot more of getting the ball to Logan Jerry because, man, he is electric when he carries the ball. Oh, here's the throwback.
Oh, no, they intercepted it.
Off. All right.
Try a little trickery there, and then Hershey read it.
I think that was the play maybe I had been told might come out tonight that, take advantage of having essentially two quarterbacks out there.
Right.
But it looks like Hershey read that perfectly.
He did.
And,
their defensive end set right there on it. The linebacker was sitting right next to him.
Yep. All right. 1st and goal for the Trojans. Going to call out the Spartan D.
Yep.
Tell you what, I'd love to have a JoJo Gibbs and a Hunter Hanley, a Stanford Mason, and a Clemente Ojanaka out there right now, but we've got some pretty tough young guys right now.
Oh, yeah. We got Elijah. We got some guys. We got linebackers who can fill.
Elijah.
I think they scored.
The White brothers.
They scored.
Oh, did they score?
Yeah, that wasn't out of bounds. Again, it's hard to see from our angle. They scored there. They just went for the extra point.
Well, the scoreboard is not.
Scoreboard's not correct.
So it was a touchdown, so that'll take it to 14-0.
Right now, our guys got to keep their heads up, get ready for the next play. A great lesson of football is one play at a time. It's a long game. There's a lot left to happen. Make some adjustments. I don't know if I'd go back to the quarterback throwback, but there's some things they can do with our running backs, get a running game going, try and wear out Hershey a little bit.
Yeah.
We're definitely subbing a lot more guys than they are, and that'll pay off in a warm night. It's a long game.
Well, and I think, as you said at kind of the start of the broadcast, first game's really tough, right? I mean, these guys have been practicing hard for the past couple weeks, but you can't really prepare 100% for game speed, game situations. Scrimmages are nice. But, the other thing, too, that I know sometimes can be a challenge was with this Cocoa Bean being the first game, right? It's tough.
I've lived it, yeah. It's tough.
For Milton Hershey, there's probably no bigger game in any sport throughout the year. I mean, I think the basketball games between the two high schools have become very competitive and a rivalry.
Right.
But this goes back many, many years. Involves alumni. We even had, at our opening school, Gary Gilliam, who went on to play at Penn State in the NFL, talked about some of his fondest football memories still are those games that he played here in the Cocoa Bean. Nice take here.
There we go. I remember we used to have, when Bob Guy was coach, we'd have some guys come back, and Joe Sensor came back one time and spoke to the kids. And Joe was a football player at Milton Hershey School, went to Westchester, and then was an All-Pro with the Minnesota Vikings. And he said something that always stuck with me. He said, he played in all these. He played over a decade in the NFL.
Yeah.
4 years of college football. He said he remembers everything about his high school football game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the college ones, the pro ones, some points here and there, but he cared so deeply about his days here at Milton Hershey. Joe Sensor, he's still out in Minneapolis.
Quick shout out to Ty and Logan watching down in Virginia. I want to take a second to recognize them and thank them for tuning in. All right, Founders Park, we need you. Let's get it going. We need to hear you over here. Cooper looking deep.
Ooh, long ball. Get there.
He's got Logan Jerry. He's got Logan Jerry for the touchdown.
Beautiful ball. Nice adjustment by Logan at the end. That looked really good, Coach. He had some time.
I'll take that all day.
Again, it's a long game, and we have some dangerous pieces here.
Okay, I know we're on about a 40-second delay, so any second now we should hear Founders Park, right?
Yeah, any second now, yeah.
Big play for the Spartans.
That was huge. That's what we need, a little shot in the arm, Coach.
Exactly.
All right,
great ball.
6.
All right, on to kick.
And more.
Khalil Darjan on the hold. Looks like Dwayne Mitchell is the kicker.
Is it Dwayne?
56, I'm sorry.
Anwar.
Anwar White. And it's good.
There
we got a kicker, Coach.
All right, 14-7.
All right.
And a kicker.
Come on, Spartan Nation. Let's get this place rocking. Where's Mr. Medlin's student home out there? I know is he throwing candy over there in Founders Park like he does it in our own stadium? Is he wearing a funky hat?
Let's hope.
You know where he sits right in front of our booth there, and he throws candy every touchdown. Yeah. He better be throwing it out over there, Mr. Medlin. I'm going to check up to make sure you're throwing candy to the crowd.
Now, my question is, what are they going to do with all the elementary kids? Are they going to stay the whole game, or they can go home at halftime?
Elementary usually goes home about halftime.
I thought. Yep. Got to get them to bed. Got to get their rest.
I'll tell you what, with all that good food over there, though, some of them might be asleep already in the field.
Sleeping in the chairs right now, yeah.
They had donuts, empanadas.
They had some
French
chicken
fries,
strips, a couple different French fry things I saw.
Milkshakes were good.
Yeah.
Cupcakes.
Wow.
Cheesesteaks.
Yep. Again, give a lot of credit to the Milton Hershey School and our staff putting that together for our kids.
Hey, nobody parties like the Milton Hershey School. When we do it right.
Well, there's limited seating over here, and they saw the opportunity. How can we get our kids involved? And they took it. Thankfully, they care about the well-being of our kids, not just their academics. But hey, this should be an experience for all of us.
Yeah, this is kind of
really appreciate that.
It's been really a great first week, right? We had our opening of school, which is like nothing other.
Right
there at the Giant Center. Great first week, and then to end tonight with the Cocoa Bean, a huge community event like across the street.
Yeah, talk about positive spirit, not finding excuses, but let's find a way to make this better.
Yep, Samir Edwards-Pace on the return.
Yep.
Tackle by number 13, Alexander Cruz Wright.
Mr. Garvey, this may end up being a tradition.
I tell you what.
Especially for the elementary kids.
I think we've set a standard.
Yeah, especially, just to have meals over there. And maybe they don't stay there the whole game, but something like that in the beginning, that's really nice.
No pressure, Josie and her team.
No pressure.
You got to keep bringing the parties.
No pressure.
But it is exciting with
the
11
out there.
Life program. Sparty's here with the cheerleaders.
Yeah, they weren't set.
The
they were not set. There's no flag. Wrap them up. They weren't set, Coach. They weren't set. They sent a guy in motion. He was still in motion. The other guy started moving. Officials got to catch that.
Tackle. I saw Jaleel White there.
Yep, Jaleel was in there. Okay, back to what Hershey's doing. In the past they had a tight end who was, about as big as Alicia. He's not here anymore. So what they're doing is they're bringing a running back in. They're putting him in one of the gaps. And he seems to be a lead blocker. Again, my concern is they run the ball. As we get into the second quarter here, they'll start pulling the ball, and Sweeney will hold it around the edge.
Yeah.
And that's dangerous because the defensive ends will get used to crashing in. And if they run off those outside guys, he's gone to the races.
About 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. They'll see if they're going to get a play off. Sweeney takes it out quick to number
pass,
3.
Number 3, yep.
Later. He breaks a tackle.
Get to the ball. There you go.
That tackle by number 2, Jaden Mason. That's going to take us down. The clock's going to run out to the end of the first period. Trojans of Hershey 14, Milton Hershey 7.
Well, just like we talked about before the game, Jay, they capitalize on what Cam can do, and then we came back, like you said. We have some weapons there. Kamari with a nice ball, Logan making a little bit of adjustment for a long touchdown pass.
Yeah,
he's far from over.
Yeah, he's got some wheels.
Right. And again, fatigue's going to be a factor. That first quarter took a half an hour, and those kids in the field ran a lot. Fatigue's going to be a factor by the time we get to the fourth quarter. We seem to be rotating a lot more guys than they are. Are you seeing the same thing?
Yeah. Yep. Once again, I want to go back to the fact that we were recently celebrating our 12,000th graduate. We provide every day for the daily needs of our students, including clothing, food, high-quality medical, dental, mental health services. Again, all costs covered. MHS students can pursue whatever they are passionate about. That is one of the things that I always try to take time to talk to new students that I get in front of, is saying they have to understand when they come to Milton Hershey School, Coach, they just lost every excuse that they could come up with that would prevent them from reaching all their goals and dreams. Yeah. We provide everything. They offer college prep courses and vocational training to help students. So no matter what it is they want to do, we have it for them here. Again, we're always looking for staff, but if you know any students that could benefit from Milton Hershey School, once again, mhskids.org.
I really appreciate Dr. McConnell, our high school principal. She does a great job of explaining how we try to level the playing field for our kids.
Yep.
So that there isn't any limitation.
There's that big back, number 11, Reggie Onway.
Yeah, big defensive lineman. Kind of plays the role of the kid from the last 2 years. A big body running off tackle. But back to Dr. McConnell, our administrative staff is committed to doing that, is making sure there aren't barriers for our kids.
Yep.
Really appreciate that.
Unique place, special place.
Yep.
They picked up another first down there, so it'll be 1st and 10 again for the Trojans.
See, they're shifting their personnel over to the left. A little bit, almost looks like a draw action. Nice job in the middle there. There you go. Looked like Elijah. Who else was in there?
Looked like Elijah. Yep. Saw big number 7
War again. Yeah. So unlike the last couple of years, we're solid up front a little more than we have been against Hershey right now. In terms of not getting knocked back, we're not getting the pass rush. We've got some big bodies up there. They're not the speed we've had with some other kids in the past, but they're some big, strong kids.
Yeah, they brought in the big guys, Dwayne Clark.
Right. Yeah, there's some big bodies
in there to kind of stop that middle run.
Right.
Number 64 in there, Lawrence De La Rosa. So we've got almost 600 pounds right there in the middle now. I think we realized what they were trying to do. But
quick handoff. Ooh, he broke a tackle.
Yep, a little bit quicker back there.
Yeah.
That's number 8. That's Edwards Pace.
A little high on that, Coach. We get our pad level lower. All you old football guys out there, pad level's got to be low on those tackles.
Tackle by Jaleel White.
Hershey's shown they can run the ball a couple different ways here.
Once again, another 1st and 10. Looks like it's from about the 23, 24.
Right. Handoff. He's just looking for the seam. He's getting about 2 yards deep and looking for where the seam is.
Tell you what, that Edwards Pace, he's running just as hard too. He picks up another 1st down.
Yeah.
So now what they've done, Coach, it looks like instead of going right up the middle with the big guy, he's going right off the tackles.
Yeah, he's getting the ball 2-3 yards deep and looking for where that seam is. He can bounce it. If there is a seam in the middle, go, but he's just bouncing it and hitting it.
You can see that the Spartans brought in really kind of like the stout guys right in the middle, but we're going right off their outside shoulders now. First and I guess they're going to call it 1st and goal from right there at the 10.
Yeah. That pistol look, deep motion, the 3, handoff.
Nice tackle in the backfield there.
Who was that?
Number 40.
Yeah.
Chris Awe.
Sophomore, 6 foot 190.
Nice.
195, yeah.
Like the aggressiveness.
Yeah. Sent him. Yeah, we're rotating a lot of guys.
Well, the Hershey guys are trying to give the tackle to John Alicia. Not like he's going to need his stats padded in at all.
He fell on him at the end.
Yeah.
That was that was Chris. That's great.
2nd and goal here for the Trojans.
Boy, we're tight. We're stunting right side.
Yep.
Get there. Wrap him up.
Sweeney keeps it.
Broke that tackle. Nice solid
tackle coming up there, number 17, Zogar.
Yeah, Zogar. Nice solid tackle.
All right, we're going to have 3rd and goal, it looks like, from the 7.
Yeah. On a short field like this, having them 1st and goal from the 10 is to our advantage. With Sweeney, if you're 1st and goal from the 3, he has a good chance of getting it in. But here, all right, Milton Hershey, come on, let's be solid.
And you've talked about it, Coach. This is where, for the past couple years, they had that big tight end that was just, it's really hard to.
They would just cave down the whole side. They don't have that this year. And we're a little bigger at the ends this year. All right, Milton Hershey, here we go. Hershey's not going to do any trick stuff here. Okay, they're going no back, Coach. They're throwing, or they're going to do that draw.
Yeah, I would see. Keep. Yeah, we're going to probably see Sweeney rolling out here.
Yeah. Ooh, they messed it up. Come on, get there, John. Get there, John.
There you
get
see
the
athleticism.
Get to the ball, yeah.
And Sweeney, that's just athleticism there, folks.
He showed an extra gear there, Coach.
I know. Got Coach Fleming from basketball here next to me, and I've got Coach Moore here from football. There's been a lot of debate over the past couple years around Sweeney. Is he a better basketball or a better football player? I feel like whatever sport I'm watching him play, he's better at.
Yeah, with the basketball world is, as you guys all know, when you get around the Division I kids,
they're big.
They're huge.
Yeah.
They're huge. I'm 6'4", 6'5", and the kids where I went to college who play basketball, they're 6'10", 7 foot. The guards are 6'5". It's a whole different world. But football, 6'3" in football, you can compete at a pretty high level.
Yep.
And I don't know if he's a college quarterback, but he could fit somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a busted play.
Yeah.
That was a busted play. 3 went in motion. Grant went in motion. They turned the wrong way in a handoff, and he just made a play, scooting around, tackling, outran everybody.
All right, folks, that takes us to 21-7 Trojans, 8:54 left here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah.
Well, again, Spartans have been, doing their best out there to kind of hold that line of scrimmage. But again, when you're dealing with an athlete like that, it's going to be tough. Spartans need to answer, though, need to come back here. We need to see a little bit more of that Logan Jerry, the athleticism there.
And here's the thing, we got a lot of sophomores in. They're going to learn. Like John's going to learn with a kid like that. You have to keep him on your inside shoulder. Yeah. Just keep him there. If that slows him down and you just stay outside, the rest of the team's going to get to him. As soon as you let him get to your outside shoulder, now he has the advantage. We have the advantage. Big John, keep him inside. You don't have to make the tackle. Keep him inside of you. Let the rest of the team get there. They flush him to you, then you make the tackle. And he'll learn. Yep. Our coach and staff will watch this video, and they'll be much better next week than they are this week. Well, and again, there's still a lot of football to play, but learning from things like that.
And I would say that goes back to our founders, right? Milton and Catherine Hershey believed in high standards for ourselves and challenging others to do the same. Those standards apply not only to these guys out on the athletic field, but everything that we do as a community. Taking it deep is number 20, Princeton Kanama. Finds a little bit of a hole.
Nice job keeping his feet.
It out to the 40.
We have commitment to mission plastered everywhere, and it's such an idea that, a lot of the mission of our school is how do you go about your daily days, Jay? What are your habits like? How do you deal with adversity, and football is a great teacher of that. For a lot of these young guys who are sophomores and thinking, oh no, we're down 21-7. Guys, next play. Yeah. Let's make the next play our best play.
Well, and that's what I was going to say is the thing I get most inspired about by our kids, particularly, but our community, is that the whole line about, keep my standards high and help others to do likewise.
Yes.
And I mean, we talked about that with Logan, Jerry, but other kids. I see it in our young Milts. I see it everywhere that it's, hey, we only do it one way. We're going to keep our standards high.
Yeah.
We got a flag on the play.
I think we had 2 guys in motion.
Yep. Kamari was on the keeper there.
Yep.
It's going to come back, unfortunately.
Looked like we ran a little bit of what Hershey was running there with, a little bit of a off tackle, cut outside with quarterback keep.
Yeah, illegal motion.
The penalty is an illegal shift against the Spartans.
All right, so that'll bring us back. First down still,
Yep.
but they'll probably have, I believe, is that a 5-yard?
5-yard, yeah.
15. So
While
first
we have a moment here, other fall sports. Looks like boys soccer has
Yeah.
been doing well.
Yeah.
Girls soccer.
Yeah.
Girls volleyball I hear has been playing exceptionally well.
Yeah, I think I saw that they were ranked like number 2. Coach Shirk was just commenting on how proud she is of the work they've put in. But Coach, at some point you're going to have to talk about your experience this summer with our track kids.
Yeah,
We got some studs coming.
Well, we had some kids. We had our team was, I think, 54, 56% brand new. Either they were freshmen or new to our track program.
Quick out to
And
Logan Jerry there.
There we go. That's how
right.
they get the ball moving. A lot of those kids, they never saw a javelin. They never ran over a hurdle. And by the end of the season, we were getting pretty competitive. And then we had a group that, our head coach, Roger Smith, graduate of school, in our Hall of Fame, and what a pillar of our community. What he has done with that track program for the last 25 years, it's incredible. You go to a national meet, and all the officials know Roger Smith.
Yeah.
What he does for our kids. We've been to Oregon, we've been to Houston, we've been to Des Moines, Iowa, we've been all over the place. Chambersburg, you name it. And Roger's the leader of that group. But through his leadership, we had some kids who committed to stay this summer.
Caden Gann Luckett on the carry there. Want to make sure we give him credit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
And Caden's one of our track kids, all about great habits, all about getting better. What's your PR right now? Let's better that next week. But we had some kids go to nationals and perform well.
That's awesome.
Thomas, where's Thomas?
15.
Thomas, our Q. Yeah, Thomas never picked up a javelin, didn't know what side was the front in February.
Yeah.
And he placed nationally this summer.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually did some of the meets, and when he was starting to learn to throw, he was throwing while he was in the midair.
Oh, he would jump and throw, and we showed him on video. I said, your elbow's gonna snap off your arm. You gotta get your hand inside, and he's really coachable.
Yep, Kamari Cooper on the keeper there.
Yeah. And
Tackle by number 11, Reggie Onway.
And then we have Lucy Hireman, who came to us from Illinois.
As a volleyball player.
As a volleyball player, and had a
Lucy,
lot of
you
experience.
listening out there? Coach about to blow you up, so listen up, Lucy.
Wonderful girl. Again, talk about, integrity and positive spirit, all those things. Just a wonderful soul. I actually had her talk today to some of our new teachers about our program and her perspective.
All right, we got an injury on the field. So go ahead, keep talking about Lucy.
Just talking about Lucy, and her parents' involvement with Roger Smith and how we could give her the best opportunity to excel at pole vault.
Yep.
And I have her at javelin also, but really her main thing in track is pole vault. And we're working with VaultWorks, working with some people at home, working with our staff. She was able to place first in the nation this year in Houston.
That's unbelievable.
Really
good job, Lucy.
Yeah, good job, Lucy.
Good job, Lucy.
But we have a ton of kids who've committed their time, not just those guys.
Well, and again, there's another example of what makes us special, right?
Yeah.
Probably never would have thought about becoming a pole vaulter, but you come to Milton Hershey School, and every opportunity's there for you.
Well, luckily she had done some pole vault before that. But again, getting back to Milton Hershey School, Hershey Blaze, who is the travel track club out of Hershey, Rogers worked it where they work out with us in the summer.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We're not just about Milton Hershey kids. We're about helping all kids.
Yep.
We have kids there who are the children of former graduates who are out there working out with us. It's wonderful. It's good for all kids.
All right, 2nd and 7
go.
here for the Spartans. Just about under 7 minutes here in the first half.
We're spread, motion, quick handoff. No, we kept it. There you go. That was nice.
All right.
We sold it. We
Good
sold
game,
the jet sweep. Yep.
Tackle again by number 11, Reggie Onway. He's having a game.
Yeah, he gets all over the field. He's a big kid, too, 220 pounds.
6'1", 220, yeah.
He was the far defensive end and made that play.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Coach.
All right, they did pick up the first down, Coach, so we are rolling here.
Let's get a touchdown. 6 minutes. They keep driving like this. Score with just a little bit of time left in the half, and it's 21-14.
Split out to the right there. You got Bond, Logan, Jerry. Have a difficult time seeing who's out there way wide.
And the lights here aren't.
Oh, that's Thomas.
Yeah, it's Thomas.
15.
The lights are. This isn't exactly The Hershey Park Stadium. It's a little dim in the corners.
Tackle by number 27, J.J. Peak. Man, he's a big guy too.
Yeah.
6'2", 200.
Moves well.
Big crowd here tonight.
Yeah.
I did have the chance to talk to the AD here at Hershey, just because, again, we always played this game as their home game. We played over at the big stadium at Giant Center, but he said last year, they started playing games here.
Right.
They really felt it's become more of a community type thing.
Sure.
Get more of the local folks, because it's just a lot easier coming here than to try and get in over there by Hershey Park.
Well, makes
Kamari
sense.
with a nice,
Ooh. Did that hit the ground first?
Yep, he had him wide open. He had Bond across the middle.
Yeah, Freddie, trying to hit Freddie there.
All right, 3rd and 13 here for the Spartans.
See him spread again. Let's see if they can get Logan maybe in the corner. Something crossing the middle of the field. Hey, Kamari's shown he's not afraid to throw it in the middle of the football field as a sophomore.
Yeah.
And that's big. A lot of sophomores, they just want to throw it to the corners, be safe. He's thrown some pretty confident balls in the middle. He's got
he's got an arm, there's no doubt.
Oh, yeah. He's got confidence.
Yep. Good basketball player as well, and only a sophomore.
Right.
Looks like we had a little movement there.
Yeah.
John Alicia, a little tweak. Definitely, by the way, he's hanging his head.
Yeah.
So that's going to back them up. It'll make it 3rd and 18. Just over 5 minutes left here.
You don't automatically become a good offensive lineman.
No.
He's a big kid. He just needs a lot of repetitions. Keep his confidence, keep working. All right, here we go.
3rd and 18 for the Spartans.
Sometimes these situations we make big plays because it spreads the field out. Our athletes can get open. Keeping it.
All right, got to tuck that ball away, buddy. I don't know if they're going to count that as a pass. Hopefully they do.
He'll advise pass there. He'll learn from that.
Looks like they're going to punt this one away. Spartans are unable to recover from the miscues.
They moved the ball a little bit there. They showed they could do some things, and you're right. The miscues knocked them back, forcing the pass. They lost the element of surprise. Hershey knew what we had to do. All right, now Milton Hershey's got to pin him deeper and not let him score. Try and get the ball back before the half and get some points.
Kamari again back to punt here. Too early to probably try something funny.
Off.
Oh, just got that off, and we're going to get a penalty.
Flag, yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Yeah, I don't know if that's first down. It's running into the
It
kicker.
looks like they've got about a 15, maybe even more, 18. Maybe a running in.
See how they're telling the flags.
I think
change
Boger's
the
probably
stay.
going to decline that because they held him down pretty good back there.
Yeah, he's in decline. For those of you guys watching at home, when I play like that, if it's just running to the kicker, it's not an automatic first down.
Yeah. See what they want to do here. Yep, he declined it, as I thought he probably would, because they were able to pin him back there pretty good. So 5:18 left to go here in the half. Trojans are going to take over. Looks like they haven't marked how far back they are, but they're in their own territory pretty good. So.
You talked earlier, Coach, about our pledge. Keep my standards high enough, others do likewise. This is, as a coach, you're looking to see who's going to lift up the guys around you.
Yeah. Well, and part of our theme is that mirror, right? This is sometimes you got to look at yourself.
Yep.
Look at yourself. Are you going to stand up?
If you're Hershey, do you just try and hold on the ball and run out the half? You try and do anything a little crazy here?
I think we tried crazy.
No, I mean for Hershey.
I don't know.
I mean, they're just going to try and run the ball and see what happens.
They got big number 11 back there, so they're probably going to
they're going to run
ground and pound.
Oh, geez.
And he's showing a little
seam.
quick there. Hey, nice job, though, trying to strip that ball. But he gets away. He carries for a first down.
Their center and
trying to
guards
get
did
me
a
to
nice
shout
job
out
that
Abdu,
time.
but I'm not going to shout out Abdu, Coach Fleming. No, I'm not going to shout him out.
No, don't.
He needs to go home and start taking some shots up. Get some shots up for next basketball season.
Do some push-ups, shoot some free throws.
And once again, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Guess who we just heard from? Sitting outside watching it out there in Ithaca, New York.
Ah, Mr. Curry.
Mr. Curry. Always great to hear Mr. Curry checking in.
Great man, I tell you. He was so good for our kids. And now he's good for the Ithaca kids. Wherever he is, he helps people. Always look to the helpers.
Getting a go Spartan
motion.
from Ithaca, New York.
Yeah, pitch. They haven't
Very
shown
good
that.
pitch.
Deep motion to 3, and they pitch it to him. Good pursuit that time by
Nice
Milton Hershey.
job.
We've shown east to west we're pretty good with pursuit.
Yep, that's
That-
Thomas out there.
Yep.
Thomas Suri.
Yeah, good
Again,
job, Thomas.
only a sophomore.
RQ, yeah.
Yeah, he's an athlete.
He's explosive. He is, I teach anatomy. It'd be interesting to do a study how fast his muscles move.
Yeah.
Seriously, he is explosive.
Apparently, he's a finance guy too. He right?
Yeah.
You're saying he checks the stock markets.
Really? He's very bright. He's very inquisitive. He asks great questions.
The definition of a student athlete, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, second and 10
Dallas.
here for the Spartans.
From Dallas, Texas. His mom was able to see him compete this summer in Houston. That was
That's
beautiful.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, high school football down there, that's
Ooh.
a little different.
Yeah, it's a little hotter too. This is a cold day for Texas.
Although we really did luck out. I mean, shout out to Josie Rhodes for getting great weather tonight, right? It's been not the best weather this week, but it's a perfect night for a huge tailgate and watch party.
Oh, that's great.
Third and 4 here for the Trojans. Again, trying to bounce it outside. Spartans are doing a nice job getting to the ball.
Yeah, it's up front. It's taking away that initial seam. A lot of young guys, they got to keep their pads lower. They can't be easily pushed left or right. Even 1 foot gives a seam, and that comes with experience.
They're going to go for it here, Coach.
They are.
They're right about midfield.
I'm surprised.
Although, you
I'm
know
really
what?
surprised.
Sweeney
They're
is
gonna
their
go-
punter. They might do a little bit of a pooch here.
Yeah.
Because we don't got anybody back deep.
No, a little no play maybe.
They're not going to risk it here with the 21.
They're punting it. Corner punt.
He didn't
Get
get
away
too far.
from it. Get away from it. Get away from it.
The old poison call, right?
Yeah, poison. Get away.
Okay, they down it. Spartans are going to take over about the 26. So we've got about 2:39.
Yeah, it's more than enough time.
Well, and we saw it. We can strike fast.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Hit some sideline passes, get us within range.
Want to again just give some attention and thanks to the Hershey Rotary Club, who's been serving the community since 1943. Once again, just echoing and mirroring Mr. and Mrs. Hershey's legacy of giving back by coordinating this game, providing financial support to Hershey youth sports teams and organizations, recognizing high school student academic excellence and community service through its Student of the Month and Service Above Self awards, donating to the Hershey Fire Company and other civic organizations, supporting and encouraging international understanding through inbound and outbound high school student exchange programs. Hershey Rotary Club, made up of nearly 100 of the area's most respected business, professional, and civic leaders, reaches well beyond the Hershey community by supporting the efforts of Rotarians worldwide. Timeout here by the Spartans.
Well, I think they got to wake up the elementary kids over there. They're going to
Where's
see a big
elementary?
play.
You think we can hear them?
I don't know if we can hear elementary.
Where's the elementary school? I want to hear you guys
They're
scream
shrill.
so loud that we can hear you all the way over here.
I don't predict a lot, but I'm predicting we're going to see a big play in this series. We're going to see one that they're going to talk about. I hear them.
I hear them, Coach.
I hear them.
I hear
We
elementary.
heard you guys. That was crazy.
Holy
we heard
cow.
you. Wow, that was cool. That was really cool.
That was really cool.
That was great.
You guys did awesome.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Think about that. They're
How often do you
waking
get to
up,
scream like that?
watching the screen. Not much in elementary school.
No.
No,
You think middle division could be louder?
I think so.
All right, middle division, give it to us.
They were loud on Monday. They're excited.
I know the delay's killing us.
Yeah, but I see with sometimes we're a little hesitant in the game, but when you know you got to get the ball downfield, sometimes kids make plays.
All right, 1st and 10 here for the Spartans. Again, just over 2.5 minutes left here in the half.
Right. Got Logan over here in an island, just cut one single
Quick
coverage.
pitch. Okay, I
Yep.
like it.
Yeah, it was Logan.
Yep. That should be enough for a first down.
Right.
See the chains moving?
That's me. A couple short passes like that, first down. Clock stops while they move the chains. They're going no huddle, so they can
Clock's
easily
still
get the
running.
ball off. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I like the fact that you just got to get the ball in his hands. I mean, that's what made him so dangerous last year as
Right.
a quarterback.
Right.
So, I'm really excited to see what we're going to do with him this year. Out there next to him, number 2, Jaden Mason. You got twins left.
Yes.
You got
He's got
Thomason
two-
and Spartan
two
back
backs
to the right.
in the back, yeah.
There's
Hand
goes
it off.
Caden Gann-Luckett.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
I believe, and a former resident of Student Home Grandview.
Was he?
I think so. If not, I'm sure the Kramers will try and take credit for him. Got a message from Mr. St. George.
Yeah?
Boys at Student Home Van Buren. Give them a little shout out. Second and 10 here for the Spartans. Minute and a half left.
Run. Nice.
There goes Thomas.
Come on, get a feel, Thomas. There you go. There you go.
Flag.
Hold.
Yep, that might be a hold on Alexander.
Thomas did a real nice job of getting possession and breaking that first contact, not getting tackled in bounds, breaking it. Good job, Tom. Again, Thomas is explosive.
Waiting on the call here, but it might have been a hold. Yep, hold against the Spartans, so
Right.
that's going to back them up a little bit.
Yeah. Keep it second down. Minute 21. Coach, you were talking earlier about the Rotary Club. Some of the cocoa bean breakfasts have had the best speakers I've ever heard. You know, on Monday or Tuesday morning, we get both teams together, have a nice breakfast, and just talk about things about character and about lifelong success. And, boy, we've had some great speakers over the years. We really give good messages to our kids.
Yep, you would say that our kids get exposed to some pretty amazing people.
Yeah.
I mean, how many schools would have straight no chaser at their opening school?
Yeah.
I mean, how cool was that?
Very cool. Well, it was cool last year. All the kids got to see them in concert. They had a
Yeah.
concert for the Milton Hershey kids.
Yeah.
That's it. Go, 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 go. Okay, he's
All right,
taking off.
nice keeper there.
There you go. Feet moving. There you go.
And you know what?
Oh, good.
Tackle by number 3, Grant Later. I was not surprised to see Straight No Chaser because I was at that concert for the kids.
Yeah.
And I think Straight No Chaser had more fun than the kids at that concert.
They said that during the concert. They never had people respond to them that way.
Yeah, so I think I think they're going to keep coming back.
Yeah,
I think they
that's great.
Yeah, it's great. Maybe we could start our own a cappella group up here.
I don't think anybody wants to hear me sing, Mr. Garvey. Maybe you and Vic.
Nah,
Get Mr. Zerby up here.
we certainly don't want that.
No, we don't want that. All right, here we go. We got first and 10.
First and 10. Kamari was able to pick up the first down. Looks like it'll be a
Timeout
timeout
call.
for Hershey.
Right.
So a minute 11.
48-yard
21-7.
line. We're in striking distance with his
Nice
arm.
to put some points on the board here for us. Get us
Yeah.
back within a touchdown or so. Very nice crowd here.
Mm-hmm.
Hershey band getting warmed up. They will be performing at halftime.
Hey, before the game, saw Pastor Mike, who was our Pastor Mike
Yeah.
Wagner, was a pastor at school for many years, now a PIAA official. Good to see him. Wishing the Spartans well.
Yep.
Bob Geyer, our football coach here for 25 years. Bob's here tonight.
So Mr. Storm, Jack Storm, over at
he
the
here?
tailgate. Yeah.
I every time I see Jack Storm, I thank him for hiring me. He hired me in summer of 2000. Man, that was one of the best things I ever had in my life.
So Mr. Storm hitting the food trucks. He looked to be doing great.
Jack's a great man. He's helped a lot of people. And it's been good for my family, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my kids were raised here, raised around Milton Hershey kids, raised around the program.
Yep.
So it's been good for my kids. My wife, Jennifer,
Yeah.
who's the rock of our family, man, what she's done for our kids.
Yeah.
You know, I should say for our Milton Hershey kids coming
Yeah.
to our home. You know, that's been good for our family. Our Thanksgiving table is half Milton Hershey kids, half
There you go.
Moores. Here we go.
Nice
Come on, get a
handoff
feel, get to the
inside.
side. Ooh, that's going to take time off the clock.
Yeah.
I
So a lot
can't
of
see.
our-
We got we only got one timeout left.
So a lot of our parent sponsors want to give a shout out to Miss Pat Halfman over there, a longtime parent sponsor. Had a couple of her grandsons come through. In fact, just enrolled a third grandson.
Wow.
So it's really awesome
It's great.
to see her. She was one of the first people I saw here, so it was great to see her. She's always here for everything. So shout out to you, Ms. Halfman.
I like that the school is creating an award for the house
Yeah.
for parent sponsors.
Yep, end of the
You
year.
know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Based on the Gertrude Gert Foundation.
Right.
Yep, really exciting
Yeah,
stuff.
Pete's mom. Drop back. Come on, throw it now. Ooh. You know, he's young there at quarterback. He's got to let some stuff develop, or he's got to hit it when the window's open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just, as a young quarterback, it's easy to take off and run, but there are some things open early with the zone that Hershey's given us.
Didn't quite make enough for the first down, but it's third down, probably about a yard. So a couple of shots here. Third and 2, they're calling it.
2 shots. We got 1 timeout left. We can get the first down. We can get the first down and call a timeout, and then we got a couple shots to the end zone. Talk about the Milton Hershey School family. They are kindly giving us water up here in the stands. Thank you very much.
I'll take another milkshake.
I can't drink milkshakes anymore. I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, jeez.
I've been hitting.
The rush is on.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That is
Get
blocked.
there.
Kamari is not going to let him score.
Oh, my gosh. That kid tipped it and intercepted it.
Yep. Tipped and intercepted there by 27. J.J. Peak.
Keep your heads up, guys. Keep your heads up.
Give a little credit there to Kamari for chasing down and preventing the touchdown.
Yep.
19 seconds left. Let's hope that the Spartans can keep the Trojans out of the end zone. But that was a big tackle there by Kamari.
That was a huge tackle.
You know, I mean, talk about, again, that's an attitude thing, right, Coach? Where
right.
you don't put your head down and complain about the mistake you might have just made.
Got to go next play.
Yep. Prevent the next mistake.
Got to go next play. I mean, it's going to hurt, but you got to go next play.
Yep.
Right
in
defense.
fact, to quote a great coach, right, Ted Lasso,
Yeah.
goldfish.
Yeah, short memory.
Short memory.
I have his little belief sticker on the outside of my classroom.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh.
Penalty. I think they have too many guys in the field.
In the huddle, right?
Yeah. Hershey hasn't had many penalties tonight.
That's an early beginning of the year penalty, I would venture to say there.
Oh, definitely. Change of possession.
Yeah. So that will back them up. They'll have a 1st and 15. It looks like they're going to probably be around the 30, 31.
Yeah, we talked earlier, Jay, about early season games and taking care of the football. Early on, they intercept a trick play, run it back for a touchdown. Here, we're actually moving the ball. We had an opportunity there with his arm and our kids to score. They tip it, intercept it, run it down. You know, two big plays.
Sweeney dropping
They're
back.
throwing it. Yep. Come on, get there. That's it. Salute. You see how he ducked in, got ooh.
Oh, he had a guy open, dropped it. That knocks the clock down to 11 seconds.
You know they're going to pass again. They're not giving up this field position.
No, they're going to.
Yep.
Part of me also wonders, did they run that spread out to open up the field to give him a chance to find a hole and or seam to go?
Definitely.
Give him a better look at the field.
Yep. And again, he has poise. I mean, he's a kid he's
a senior.
Yeah,
playing
varsity
football,
for
4 years,
basketball. I mean, he's been in so many big situations. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he played in the state championship game last year in basketball.
Hershey went to the state finals, right, in basketball?
Yeah, they were in the finals. I mean, we've seen him at our place in a place he's made in basketball.
All right, they're going with 4 wideouts here. Up.
Uh-oh.
Looks like they got a timeout.
Timeout quickly, yeah.
All right, we got 10.8 seconds left. Hershey Trojans 21. They are knocking on the door of the Spartans, who have 7 points.
Our Milton Hershey guys here, listening to their coaching staff. You can't bite on the short runs, on the little fakes. We got to make sure we don't give up the big play here.
Right, that's right. That's where the coaching comes right now, right? Just stay in your lane.
Yeah, defensive backs.
Do your role.
Yeah, don't bite on the short pass pattern. They're gonna fake it and then plant and go and try and run past you. With young kids do that. They bite on the short pass, a little 5-yard thing, and then the receiver plants and goes past them.
Yeah.
Keep your cushion. Keep a couple yards between you.
So it is 1st down and 15.
Yep. And a first down's not going to hurt us here.
No.
Let them get a first down.
But I'm thinking there's enough clock. They could probably get 2 plays off.
Right.
Oh, look at this. They got Sweeney coming out wide.
Ooh. Who do they have a quarterback? 3? I can't see. 7?
Yeah.
3.
Wide open.
12 wide open, yeah. They just scored.
Yep, 12.
12 was the inside
Alex
receiver.
Guzman. You know what they did there, Coach, I believe? They brought Sweeney out on the end to kind of as a distraction.
Right.
And then ran those 2 guys right up the seam. There was
right
2 guys wide open.
Yeah. We didn't have them all covered. No. I think our guys were communicating. Camp Hill was notorious for this in the early 2000s. They would do that with their quarterbacks. Sometimes they would run guys out of the huddle with their hands on their jersey, covering their numbers, Then legally they could do that, put their hands down, and they'd have a receiver somewhere open. Boy, they executed that, and then he broke some tackles.
Yep. All right, back to kick is number 19, Carson Goodman. Kick is good. Well, there's 4 seconds left. See if the Spartans can do something special here.
Yeah, just get possession, take a knee, so you can regroup at halftime.
Well, you know, you almost got to wonder if the Hershey coaches saw something because they called that timeout and came to that different formation.
They might have. And, you know, we're trying to get a lot of guys in the game, keep them fresh. A lot of young guys without a lot of experience. To communicate, to get kids to communicate in class is difficult.
Yeah.
To get kids out here in front of a couple thousand kids and the band's playing behind them to communicate clearly is extremely difficult. Yeah. So for them to sneak a guy in a seam upfield like that, that's why they run those plays. Yeah. You know, I'm sure tonight if you go home and you watch Friday Night Football and see the other games, there's going to be a lot of scores of 48-35 and you know 52 to something because kids struggle to communicate.
Yeah.
And kids get open. You know, offenses get open, they score points.
I do think if they allowed cell phones and they could text each other,
they could.
You know, it would be a lot more effective.
They could. I'm loving right now that our kids are not on their cell phones at lunch. Kids are talking to each other.
Nice.
They're laughing. It's a nice vibe. It feels like community. They're going to bounce it. Get possession. Take care of the ball.
Princeton Kanama on the return.
There he goes.
Oh!
He broke 2.
And that will wind down the clock at the first half. Well, not the score we were hoping for. Milton Hershey trailing 28-7. And actually, as I think about it, when we come out, Hershey will have the ball.
Right, Hershey will have the ball.
So we're going to look to Coach Boger and his coaches to coach these guys up, get ready. Yeah. I think we might be saying at this point, we're going to say goodbye or good night to our elementary kiddos over there.
Time to go home, guys.
Or, have a safe trip. Hopefully you guys got all the good food. Have a great weekend.
Yeah. Reach some good night moon.
Yeah, and the first thing you ask your house parents in the morning when you wake up, did the Spartans win?
Did the Spartans win? And then what's for breakfast?
What's for breakfast? Yes.
They still make those bullseyes for the kids in student home?
I don't know. I'm a big cereal guy.
Ooh.
I love cereal.
I've gone to eggs. I'm making eggs all the time. I love eggs. Oh. I'm the egg guy at the house.
So good night to our elementary.
Yeah, good night, guys. We care about
middle
you.
and senior, though, hang around, man. Let's hear you screaming over there. We want this place to know you're over there. Okay?
Here comes the Hershey High School band.
It looks like, is this like a recap of all the Super Bowls?
Some Roman numerals.
Wow.
They got a dance crew. They got instruments.
A lot of gold.
Yeah, a lot of gold.
A lot of gold.
I thought we were gold.
We were.
We are.
Brown and gold.
We are brown and gold.
All right. Well, we are going to take a short break here. Yeah. We'll be back here. It looks like the halftime clock's set for about 15 minutes. So I don't know if the food trucks are still over there. If they are, you guys want anything?
Get a milkshake.
Ooh, you want a milkshake?
No, I don't want a milkshake. I can't drink
Flem, you want a milkshake?
I need some French fries.
We're not going over. Coach Flem would love, you want chocolate or vanilla? A vanilla. Coach Flem would like a vanilla milkshake. Whoever can get that over here, we will make sure to shout you out.
Yes.
And
I like that.
He'll get you Wendy's, right? You'll get Wendy's for him. So Coach Flem wants a vanilla milkshake. I'm good. I had my milkshake.
Yeah, I'm good too. I went home, ate with Mrs. Moore. Yeah, that was good.
Good stuff. Yep. All right, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back here shortly. Right. 15 minutes.
Here we go.
Second half.
Go Spartans.
Please welcome the Hershey Trojan Marching Band. The Trojan Marching Band of Hershey High School is proud to present their 2025 field show, Locked In. A colorful exploration of time as both a relentless source and personal journey.
We had shirts that said that for my band. It's like I went to a marching band football game. It's like I went to a hockey game and a fight broke out. You guys lied to me. You said you weren't going to be loud.
What did we do with our time? Was it enough? And if we
Yeah, I can. Hey, look at the camera. Does the field look the same on both ends? There's one more blue.
Drum majors, is the band ready?
How's it look now? Does it look the same?
They look like Spartans though. You gotta get over there right there.
Under the field direction of our 2025 drum majors, Casey Shamer, Clara Ruff, and Nasser Sarwani, please enjoy the Hershey Trojan Marching Band's 2025 show, Locked In.
So basically, that's even worse. I'm over here cheering for people that don't even cheer. I don't even know you. Some yeah, I'm like, these oh, come on. Oh, it's not funny. I gotta be back there. Bye.
Student leadership of the marching Trojans includes Adele Roosevelt, Aaron Yu, Colin Starr, Lucinda DeShawn, Asa Wang, Claire Walker, Edward Chiswick, Glenn Maxey, Aaron Thompson, Ellie Foley, Max Moore, Haley Whipple, Zach Wolf, Trip Donover, Ian Burke, Lydia Wolf, Connor Moulton, Caleb Romero, Lydia Shin, Romeo Sharma, Gabby Pham, Olivia Miller, and Matt Hall. The marching Trojans are under the direction of Mr. Brandon Burlock. Staff includes Mrs. Caitlin Galecki, Maggie Van Brinkel, Nicola Burke, Grant Brown, Angel Lacey, Heather White, and Matthew Bowman. The Trojan March Command would like to thank the Hershey Music Boosters, Football Boosters, and Cheerleading Boosters, our premier sponsors, Conrad Siegel, Hunter Remodeling Group, Ford Orthodontics, and Mike Myers Clothing, Mr. Mike Monaco of the Hershey Athletic Department, and the Hershey High School and Berry Township School District Administration for their continued support of the music program.
I feel so professional.
I should make sure I stand in front of that. Okay. I'm going to get back to the game.
You know my secret.
How's my singing? Copy 10, guys. This popcorn.
We are back. We are back for the second half of the 2025 Cocoa Bean game. Trojans 28, Milton Hershey 7. Coach, what did you see in the first half that you liked?
Well, what I like from Milton Hershey, I mean, it's not showing scoreboard. We got a lot of guys rotating through there, a lot of young guys. Seasons are measured. I'm sorry, football teams are measured in seasons, not games. This is one game. Everybody wants to win the Cocoa Bean. You know, there's always a chance, especially like we talked about with some of the athletes we have in the backfield with Kamari and Logan. But this team is going to keep getting better.
Yep.
You know, as I watch them come on the field right now, and we all three of us here know a lot of these kids personally. They're good kids.
Yep.
They're hardworking kids. They're going to learn from this and keep getting better. The challenge for these guys, like we talked before, is that whole positive spirit, building each other up, and finish strong in the second half. Again, scores 28-7. Game's not over. I've learned that we have a lot of kids that are really trying. They got to get repetitions. I've learned that Hershey is what we thought they would be.
Yeah.
Cameron Sweeney is special. Up front, you know, Hershey has a real nice strength program. They're strong up front. They're solid at the other positions. They don't make many mistakes, and that's kind of been their MO for the last couple of years under Mark Painter.
Yep.
You know, they're not real flashy. They don't do a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes they lose some big games during the season against the Mechanicsburgs, you know, the Bishop McDevitt's who can spread the field out. But in this situation, their system is successful.
Yeah, they've been kind of pounding it with those two backs, number 8, Edwards Pace, and number 11, Onway. Coach, how about the new backdrop we got now? I mean,
look at that, the sunset.
Like the
beautiful.
creator gave us this
Beautiful.
in the black.
Yep.
But want to make sure we shout out to everybody over there still in Founders Park.
Yeah.
Got to keep that party going. You know, one of the things I always like to say that's really special about this game, obviously, you never know who's playing on the other side, right? There's house parent kids. Right. I mean, even, like Ms. Velosky, whose son played here for so many years. She's got a nephew over there playing now.
Yes.
You got teachers and everything. So it's always interesting. I saw Terry Donaher over there. I won't say what color he was wearing because his two boys go to Hershey. Ooh. And he's a Milt, but I'm not going to say what color he was wearing, but it was not brown and gold.
It wasn't like those pylons, was it?
It was a bright color, so I'm just going to throw him under the bus right now. But no, this is a beautiful night here. We got a huge crowd here, but you know what? Doesn't compare to the 5,000 people across the street. Can we hear you, please? Got to remember we got a 40-second delay. So.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, and for us who've been here a while, I remember when, about 25 years ago, we were looking at the Milton Hershey School and some things that were happening with the administration, and some guys like Pete Girt and Johnny O'Brien, some different people say, hey, listen, we need to build community. We need to do some things a little differently. Tonight's a really good reflection of that. We have 60-some varsity football players here. We have how many cheerleaders over there? A couple dozen cheerleaders.
Yep.
Our band has gotten bigger. They sound great. We have a ton of sophomore and freshman football players who aren't even on the field.
Yeah.
We're here at the game. We have a ton of kids participating in other sports, our fall play.
Yep.
We're trying to do the right things.
Yep, and again, being a year-round school and home for 2,200 kids, hey, again, if you know any child that could benefit from all of the opportunities at Milton Hershey School, mhskids.org, or again, we're always looking for great staff, right? Teachers, house parents. We employ over 200 sets of house parents, both full-time and part-time. Again, if that is something you're interested in doing, they are the heartbeat of our school. But house parenting, always a great, unique career that you might be looking for. mhskids.com. Again, 82nd Cocoa Bean game. Thanks to the Rotary for kind of putting this on. Shout out to Josie Rhodes and the Student Life group over at Milton Hershey School for throwing a huge party over there. Still haven't seen Coach Flem's milkshake come this way yet.
Hey, I want to give a shout out quickly to our transitional living staff.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Wow, these guys talking to, if you have someone at home, mid to late 20s, responsible, there are a lot of people who are helping with our transitional living, and they learn a lot. They're paid well. It's a great experience.
And if you are interested in applying, please put Jay Garvey as your referral.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah. Jay,
Yes.
Good job, Jay.
Jaygarvey.
All about you, Jay.
Yes.
It's all about you, Jay. No, I'm just
great
kidding.
opportunity for you.
It is a great opportunity, both men and women.
Yep.
We, of course, have those transitional living homes for our seniors. But that's really helped. Like Nick Grissinger I saw over there, who I coached here in track, had in class, great guy. He and his wife now are involved in our transitional living program.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, and again, special thanks to all of our families, parent sponsors that made the trip into town tonight for this big event. Whether you're here, with one of your seniors, we do have the parents of the seniors here in the stands, all the other parent sponsors across the street at Founders Park, or for those of you that are tuning in, watching on live stream, thanks for tuning in and just joining the community. We want to make sure that you feel just as much a part of our community as everybody here. We value you that much.
Yes, we do. we appreciate you sharing our children with us as part of their journey into hopefully a successful adulthood.
Yep, so we're going to get ready to start the
Here we
second
go.
half here. Again, Hershey going to get the ball to start, up 28-7.
They're going to get it bouncing around a little bit. Ooh, picked it up short.
Yeah, that's not number 8, Edwards Pace. He gets it just past the 35.
I was thinking there at halftime, that play they ran for that last touchdown, that was smart X's and O's.
Yeah. Well, and I was just about to say, Coach, really, I think this is where coaches earn their money. Coming out of the second half, you've had a whole half to see what they're doing, what you're doing,
Right.
make the adjustments, come up, you tweak your game plan. This is where I think you really start to see the value of coaching come out.
Yeah.
So hopefully Coach Boger and his staff have made the adjustments they need to. And then, again, it always comes down to the Spartans performing and executing.
Right. All right, here we go. We're still in that forefront. There, the shift over. See what we get. Handoff.
Quick handoff, yep.
Cut, yep.
Looks like Hershey's going to continue. They've been able to run the ball.
Well, they have 5 guys left of the center,
Yeah.
leaning against 4, because our defensive backs got to play off in case they run.
Yep.
So they outnumber us at the beginning. We got to stay low. I know talking to the Baker brothers, who are line coaches, we tried some things this week, trying to get our guys lower. Let's see if it works.
Yeah.
See if we can get.
Again,
we got to stay low. We got to create piles there. Can't get pushed around.
One thing you notice, too, about the Spartans, they tend to rotate a lot of guys in on the defensive line. Big number 55, John Alicia out there. Again, only a sophomore. Big things for him to come. The jet sweep there with later.
Yep.
Oh, we got a flag coming from way across the side of the field.
Those are holding penalties.
Hopefully that will come back. Yep, it's a hold against the Trojans. And that flag came from a long way away.
Yeah, it did.
Which usually tells you, right, that was a hold that didn't need to happen.
Yep. Milton Hershey School now has an officiating class for our kids.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's such a need for officials. There's a lot of demand out there, and we have a program over there in Copenhagen for our kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. They want to be an official. They can get. You can at 18 years old, you can be an official.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we know our students have integrity.
Yeah.
Right?
Positive spirit.
Hey.
Seriously. They'll keep their poise with coaches.
Authentic work experience.
Right. Again, Roger Smith.
2nd and 16 here for the Trojans.
Roger Smith's a basketball official. PIAA.
That's right. Mark Brzezinski, one of our admissions counselor.
Oh,
he
yeah.
does soccer and basketball.
Yep. Get there.
Again, they take Sweeney out of the backfield. That's number 3 later.
Put him back at quarterback.
Yep.
That's 2 plays they've had him at quarterback, so he's 2 for 2 right now.
Yeah.
Passing. Jeez.
Got a nice QBR going for himself.
Yeah, he does.
Going to bring up a 3rd down. It looks like I'm going to call that 3 or 4 yards.
He was getting hit when he threw. They threw a nice ball. All right, Milton Hershey, come on, get to the ball. Third and 3. See who they have at quarterback. He's back at quarterback.
Sweeney's out in the slot, and he goes in motion.
Ooh. No, he
Oh,
kept
nice
it.
fake.
Yeah.
Good kick to the outside. I tell you what, Coach, that was a well-designed play right there.
That was, because if you're a defensive back, you see Sweeney in motion, your eyes are on him.
Yeah, and we go back to that touchdown, right? I mean, that was now you've got the guy who everybody knows is probably your best athlete, your most dangerous player. Now you're starting to use him as an alternate, as a deterrent,
decoy.
Or distraction, decoy, yep. All right, that brings up a 1st down here for the Trojans. Clock is running. Clock not our friend at this point.
Clock is not our friend. Again, Hershey forced 2 big turnovers in that first half. We've got to, if they're going to get some yards, we've got to start punching that ball out.
They got big number 11 back in the backfield.
Yep. Run right tackle. We've got to do something to punch the ball out.
And again, he's a big boy, number 11. That's Reggie Onway. 6'1", 220. Takes a couple Spartans to get him down.
Yeah, again, we're only about 8-10 feet off the ground. I'm seeing too many chest numbers from our Milton Hershey guys. They got to get lower.
One thing I will give Spartans credit for that I know has been a struggle, especially early on in the season, the couple past years. They're doing a pretty good job tackling.
Yeah.
I mean, they are wrapping up. They're making good tackles. Of course, when you got a big guy like that, it might take two of you. But
Sure.
I know that is something we've called out over the past couple of years that we need to do a better job tackling. So looks
They
like
have
that is
tackled
something
better
they
tonight. I
have been
agree.
doing better.
Yeah, they have tackled better.
Sweeney again in the shotgun. Looks like Hershey's going to stay content with just running the ball.
Yeah.
22 there. Caleb Simmons.
Simmons, senior.
Coach Flem, you're not really doing much for us tonight. I'm just going to call it out right now. I mean, well, so you're going to throw Coach Zerby or the athletic department for the light numbers? Folks, it is tough for us to see the numbers from where we're sitting. So
can't read a number
we're not going to. Coach
on any
Flem,
jerseys.
he's struggling here tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe if he had that milkshake, it would have helped.
It would have helped. Definitely would have helped.
Oh, apparently Kenny O'Neill, wherever you are, would like a milkshake as well.
Put
There's
three
the
in motion.
jet sweep,
Yeah.
the pitch. Number 3, he's having a night.
Yeah.
Grant Later.
Grant Later. Again, we saw him in pregame, seem to be involved a lot, and here he is.
Yeah, he's a senior. I'm trying to think if he's a basketball player. Do you know that name, Grant Later?
I'm not sure. Something stuck out there in warm-ups. Again, I always like to watch pregame. Something stuck out about him, like if I'd seen him before. Maybe he runs track also.
It might be.
Sure.
He's fast.
He's fast. He can move.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Oh, 1st and goal, they're calling it.
1st and goal, yeah. Then on the 8-yard line, maybe.
Well, I'll tell you what. They're running that RPO, that run-pass option.
Yeah, he was holding it. Quarterback was holding it there for a while. See if he needs to pull it. That's dangerous.
Yep, tackle by number 64, De La Rosa. Again, Spartans trying to rotate in those defensive linemen.
See if somebody could get off a block, get to the ball.
Yeah, I tell you, we talked about, over the years, Hershey has always had a big line. They've got some big boys out there. 53, Nico Newman. He's not a small dude.
Yeah.
His cousin
Hershey has is they do have a power lift.
Oh, bad snap.
Go get him. Don't let him make
Sweeney's able to get it up. And up, the official's arms are up. That's a score. I tell you, once again, he's an athlete.
Yeah. Well, heads up
play.
Heads up play, yeah. He's athletic and he doesn't panic.
Yeah.
He says, okay.
Well, Spartan offense needs to come out swinging.
Yeah. Yes.
Out to kick again, number 19, Carson Goodman. Snap and hold are good. Kick is up is good. So it's going to be 35-7, Trojan lead.
Yeah.
Well, Spartans got to answer the bell. They got to come out swinging.
Yeah, definitely. This night, there's no time to feel sorry for yourself. You got to keep playing and make something out of this.
Yep. This is when you really kind of need your leaders on the field to kind of start, taking some charge, keeping people motivated.
Yep.
They
have a lot of young linemen this year. Last year they had some seniors who would step up and talk Sinai, some of those guys. Yeah. I'm curious who's going to step up in this situation.
Yep.
What kids? You got a couple sophomores, junior, freshman. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of our seniors are the in the backfield, the backs, the wideouts and stuff.
Yeah.
A couple of them there in line, but you really almost want to see some of those younger big guys really start to kind of take some ownership.
Yeah.
Kind of like I think back to the opening of school again, right?
Right.
That big song at the end, Mr. Gertz singing, "This is where legends are made."
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
This is kind of where they're made. How do you respond? As a young guy?
Yeah.
I mean, are you going to be tired of getting beat?
Elijah Alabi-Sang, they call him Eats. Eats' birthday was today. Is today. Eats a senior. Zeke is a senior. Salu's on that defensive line. He's a senior. Sometimes where leaders are made.
It's interesting, the kicking game tonight. They certainly don't want to. Both teams.
They're all skipping them.
Yeah, they're not interested in kicking it deep.
No.
That one went out of bounds. So the Spartans will get good field position here. I believe they come out to about the 40.
Right.
So we need to capitalize that.
Let's see who they have a quarterback. Will they keep Kamari in, or they go to Logan? Logan showed us the end of last season. He is slippery.
Yeah.
Well, he runs, and his motor just keeps going. He doesn't wear out.
Yeah. I almost feel, too, we need to get our backs just a little bit more in the flow of the game.
Yeah. We got to get first downs to do that. We got to get first downs and churn some clock. You can still run your regular offense right now to get another touchdown, get 35-14.
So 1st and 10. Looks like the Spartans are on 35. Okay, my apologies. They get the ball at the 35. So they do have pretty good field position here.
Yeah.
Kamari Cooper, though, is still in
He's
the
still
back.
quarterback. Quick pass.
Nice pass. He threw that off his back foot,
Yeah,
too.
he did. Nice ball.
The arm strength. Jaden Sakpo on the catch.
Yep.
Senior. I think he got enough there for the first down. See the chains moving.
Yep, first down. He did a nice job of getting rid of it quickly, throwing a nice ball.
Yeah, he throws a really nice ball. I noticed that last year. He's a freshman.
Right.
I tell you what, I did a JV game, the chains, and he was a quarterback. He did a rollout, and off of his back foot, he threw a dart for like 60 yards. And the coaches could not
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Trinity coaches. They were like,
Right.
oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Nice run there by
That was a nice run.
Kamari. Again, Kamari, I think he enrolled here in 8th grade.
I don't know.
7th or 8th grade. I believe he's from down in the Baltimore area. But a heck of an athlete. Played basketball last year. Got a really
Ran
bright
track.
future. Yep,
Yep.
ran track. Really super nice kid. So
Yes.
we're looking, and again, only a sophomore, so we see a lot of potential there. Logan, only a junior, so we got the two of them for another year whole still.
Right. Caden, is that Caden?
Yep. Oh, nice run there.
Nice. Ooh.
Breaks through.
Number 11 on the tackle.
17, I believe.
17, I'm sorry.
Yep. Alex Jones.
No, they said Reggie.
Yeah, right. Big number 11 there.
Our old eyes can't tell me 11 from a 17 from this distance.
Close
You
enough.
and me both are like, can't figure it out. All right, hey, we're moving the ball.
Yeah, this is
Come
good.
on. This is what we want.
Again, clock not our friend. We're already down to
Yeah.
6.5 minutes here in the third quarter.
Build some confidence. Come on, learn from it.
Pressure. Kamari able to get away.
Right.
Both.
Nice job. Nice job getting
there.
away. Ooh.
Oh.
That was legal. He was still in bounds.
Yeah, I thought he was reaching for a flag there, but
Yeah, the two.
you can see the athleticism
Yes.
there.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to tell Cam he's not the only good athlete out here.
Nope. And Cam is playing defensive back
Yeah.
on defense.
Yep. Yeah, we talked about it. A lot of guys go both ways here.
Right. Is McDevitt on Hershey's schedule? Are they in their league this year?
I don't.
Bishop
I don't know.
McDevitt, are they in Hershey's schedule?
They are.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
They might play them. I've heard they're a pretty good football team.
they might be. Third game of the year for them.
2nd and 8 here. All that running got him 2 years. Nice
Ooh,
throw there,
nice.
but a little
Ooh,
overthrow.
A little high, yeah.
Yep. I think, is that Thomas?
Yes,
Yep.
that was Thomas.
All right, it's going to bring up at 3rd and 8. Again, he's young, but I think, we can really work with him. He's got a natural arm.
Yeah.
Still a little raw. Doesn't set his feet real well.
No.
Doesn't really step into the ball.
Yeah, we tried him at javelin a little bit, and the footwork was
Not
non-existent. Yeah. He's not there yet. Nice cut.
That's cut back inside.
There you
He breaks
go.
it to the outside, and he's got
First
enough
down.
for a first down.
Nice cut.
Caden Gunn.
Good job, Caden.
Caden Gann Luckett. He picks up the first down. All right, Spartans are moving. I guess he must have gone out of bounds because the clock has stopped, which is
Yes.
good. Oh, they're going to wind it up now.
Here we go.
First and 10 from the 29 for the
Yeah,
Spartans.
let's punch this in, Milton Hershey. Come on.
Got Logan Jerry out wide to the left, single coverage. I'd take a shot here.
Use it.
Giving him a little bit of a cushion. Nice run up the middle.
Nice. It's Cameron. I'm sorry. Wrong side. It's Caden again.
Yep, Caden. He's going to looking for a little relief there.
Yeah.
Frederick Bond's going to check in for him.
Freddie's a funny kid. You ever talk to Freddie at all?
Nope.
Freddie's a funny kid. I like all these kids, but he makes me laugh.
I kind of feel like if your name's Freddie, you have to be funny.
You have to be funny if your name's Freddie, yeah. I like to see our linemen finish a few more blocks. They're on for 1,001, 1,002. Any old Spartans out there, we talk about 5-second blocks, staying on for 5 seconds is tough, but if everyone's standing to block, there you go, some good pass blocking.
Yep. He saw something, but he pulled it down. Nice
Outrun
job there breaking the corner.
Ooh.
That's going to be pretty close to a first down there.
Had nice blocking up front there. Here comes Zeke. Something may happen with Zeke's helmet.
Yeah, he's got to come off for a play. Big number 68, Dwayne Clark checking in.
Yes.
He's only a sophomore.
Yeah, 320
big boy.
pounds.
Okay, 3rd and 1. I would say this is going to be 4-down territory too. So do you take a shot here, knowing that you got 4th down?
I think it's first down.
First down?
I think if anything, you run your offense to try and get a
folks,
score here. Yep.
You're seeing the difference in the coaching philosophy between Coach Moore and myself. Yep.
Find a
like
seam, get a field. There it is.
Get upfield.
There you go.
You got it. First
Yep.
down. Good job, Kamari.
There you go. Now here you could fake the handoff. Pull the ball, hit the quick pass.
Yeah.
Like they can run a nice slant here to Logan. Things like that with Kamari will become part of his repertoire. Is be able to pull the ball and hit somebody on a fast pass. Again, it takes experience, and it's sometimes hard to recreate that in practice because your defensive backs, your backup kids' defensive back aren't going to be quick enough to really show what you're going to get from Hershey, but it's still something that they'll be able to do.
1st and 10.
There you go, pull.
Got
there it is.
Right.
Yep.
Nice. Touchdown, Spartans! Jaden Sakpo.
Nice.
From Kamari Clark. Really nice play there right in front of us.
Nice. See, I was thinking it'd be far side with the slant, but it was right here on the go. That was nice.
Great
Again,
effort. Great effort.
We've been run, pull the run, pull the run. Quarterback lifts it up and throws a dart. Nice.
Yep, hit him right on the backside shoulder.
Yeah.
All right, Spartans put another couple points on the board here. Let's see if they can convert here.
All right, Anwar. Do we have enough guys?
Khalil Darjan on the hold. The kick is up.
Good.
It's good.
Okay.
All right, 35-14. Spartans come out swinging a little bit there. We got to hold them here now on defense.
Right.
3:21 left in the 3rd quarter.
Again, you go back to the first half there, Jay. Early on, we throw a quarterback pass back for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Take that off the board. All right. We get the goofy, they tap it, tip it. How many times that happened in the game down to here?
And they score a couple plays later.
Yeah, it could be 21-14. It could be 28. There's those little mistakes. If you can eliminate them, you have a better chance at the end of the ball game winning. We've seen crazy stuff with Milton Hershey football the last couple of years in the end of ball games.
It was a Coco. Remember with the 98-yard run
insane.
with Dion.
Yep.
But somebody's helmet came off and they had to call it back.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, we've seen crazy. If you can keep it close. High school football now, the way running on the turf, the footballs. I mean, compared to when we were in high school, we had shoulder pads that were 4 feet wide.
Neck rolls. You don't see neck rolls.
Neck rolls. Oh, yeah. We were
forearm
overly
pads.
Yeah.
Lyle Alzado.
It's a faster game now. Your ability to throw the ball is much better.
Were you a Stickum guy back in the day?
No, but I had the hand pads. I had a forearm pad in my right arm for like a forearm shiver and a tight end. I had elbow pads. I had all that stuff. Neck roll because my neck's about 8 inches long. Yeah.
Oh, we got a flag on the play. Might have been
large helmet.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think Spartans might have had a little bit too much of a jump there.
Yeah, excited to get downfield. Good for them.
I do want to take a second here. I know that the communications department, they were giving out these clapper things over there. I don't know if you guys grabbed one, but apparently they got them from the Hershey Bears. They're so loud. I wonder if we can get the whole.
Oh, wow.
I wonder if we can get the whole crowd from over.
Are they cardboard?
No, it's a piece of paper. Look at that. You fold it up.
Yeah.
It's a fan.
Yeah.
Let's whole Founders Park. Start banging them.
The Derry Township Police will be getting calls.
Just like a
How
concert
loud we
up there.
are. Yeah.
Well, we got till 11 o'clock.
Let's shut down at 11 o'clock. Yeah.
Got to shut down at 11 o'clock, unless
Yeah.
you're Bruce Springsteen.
That's right. Boy, Springsteen concerts are great. Change the subject a little bit. Oh, come on, get
Return by Meduena. Spartans doing a nice job getting to the ball.
Yeah. My first Springsteen concert was in the spring of '88 in Chapel Hill, and I like Springsteen, but I'd never been to his concert. That was
like a 4-hour marathon.
Oh, it was a 4-hour marathon, and I had a paper due the next day. I went. That's before the internet for you kids at home. We didn't know what the internet was.
No chat GPT back then, right?
No, it was a typewriter. It was white out. Not the best paper I ever wrote, and I was a good student. That was
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Oh yeah, it was not the best paper I ever wrote, but boy, I remember that concert.
How about microfiche? Remember
I remember
microfiche?
Microfiche, yeah, I remember that.
These kids don't know how hard we had it back then.
We actually used the library, Jeff.
Yep.
We were students.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in college, it's a good place to go get toilet paper when you ran out.
That's funny. Yep.
All right, 1st and 10. Again, Sweeney not in the backfield.
No.
I don't even see him out there right now. Oh, he's in the back.
They're using him as a decoy.
Yeah.
Because you have to respect where he is. Because if one play you don't watch him, he's gone.
Yeah.
It's a touchdown.
Well, and you almost wonder too. Being up 21 at this point, do you kind of a little less wear and tear on him?
Yeah. And Grant, they're trying to get Grant ready. He's a
Grant's-
senior, but he's solid. He's a solid athlete.
Yeah, he's been playing a heck of a game.
Right.
I mean, look at Sweeney's not even coming over to the.
No, they're
he's not even coming to hear what the play is.
They're just communicating what's going on, and yeah.
He's just gonna I'm gonna just go run what I want, and I'll be open.
I'm curious. Yeah. Well, we got second.
They got
and
single
5.
coverage out on him.
They're still going to run the ball.
Yeah.
Clock's their friend. Yeah. Ooh, nice play.
Nice play up the
Nice
middle.
Play. That was coming down the line of scrimmage. Who was that? Can't read numbers. That was a nice job.
63.
63.
Salou.
Salou. Big Salou.
Salou Kamara.
Yeah, Mr. Bowen and I had Salou in class.
Okay.
Yeah, nice kid. Nice kid. I teach biology with Jeff Bowen. You know Jeff at all?
Coach Bowen,
Our
right?
baseball coach is great man. Great for our kids. Yeah. We've really been fortunate to work with him. We were laughing the other day. I think we started working together during the first Obama administration.
Wow.
Yeah. Started teaching in the same room together, yeah.
3rd and 6 here for the Trojans. Again, they didn't like something they saw, so Hershey's going to take a timeout. All right. I can hear the simulcast over there.
Yes. Yeah, I can hear the speaker.
Apparently we're louder than the crowd over there because we can't hear them.
Yes.
Come on, Spartan
okay.
Nation. Make some noise.
Maybe they're told not to be too loud so they don't wake up the elementary students.
This could be true.
Yeah. Boy, my wife and I will take walks on campus. And there's some times in the fall we'll walk around that elementary campus. It's beautiful in the fall. Some of those trees are, I think Milton Hershey himself planted them. And they're beautiful yellows and reds, all the maples. It's amazing over there. Our campus is just amazing.
I tell you what, there's been a ton of work done recently too. It's just really beautiful. They took down you can see, from elementary right over to the high school, and a lot of work going on. It's great stuff.
All right, see what they're going to do here. Come on, stay in coverage, get there. Ooh,
Long ball.
nice
They got
ball.
Sweeney. Oh, I think there's going to be a flag.
Flag,
there.
yeah. Oh, man, we didn't, as he turned, we didn't have to grab him. He didn't have position.
It was underthrown.
Yeah.
Yep. That's going to be a first down.
First down.
Some of you might be wondering if they're going to get the ball down there. That's the pros, but it's enough for a first down. Keeps the drive going.
Yeah, in high school, they won't spot it there.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm just excited we have football back.
Yeah. Yeah, football season. Next week we go to Middletown, my alma mater.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You have J.J. Ortiz, the new head coach, really good guy. He's coached high school, coached college a little bit. Really trying to build a good program there. He's bringing in speakers all the time, like talking to their team, which is really cool. Just like we do, integrity, commitment to mission, positive spirit, trying to really build up a sense. It's not just, not just tackling and blocking.
But did he bring in Saquon?
No, he did not bring in Saquon.
I mean, we had Saquon.
We did have Saquon. That's true.
15-yarder. We could use Saquon right now.
Yeah, everybody can use Saquon right now. You ever hear stories of him in high school? He thought he was going to go play in Kutztown University.
He didn't get recruited a lot.
Not until his last year, like his junior year. I think it was his junior year. He was playing. He's like, "Oh, let's go to Kutztown. It's down the road." He's from Allentown. And Kutztown's a great school. My daughter graduated from there. Coach Boger's son graduated from there. They have great programs. Yeah, isn't that funny? Saquon Barkley.
He's done pretty well.
Yeah, he's done pretty well. Yeah.
Penalty there on the Trojans backs them up, so it'll be a 1st and 15. 1:35 left here in the third quarter.
All right, 1st and 15. Again, they've taken Sweeney totally out of that quarterback position. They have him on an island out there at receiver.
Yeah, it's interesting. Nope, they got him on the corner.
Yep.
He's got to get up the field.
Yeah.
Nice job stringing that out, though, by the defense.
We did a nice job. They pulled their guard around their number 61, Dominic. They pulled him around, and we just ripped right across his face like the seam wasn't there. We weren't doing that in the first half, so that's an improvement.
We might have a Spartan down. Actually, it looks like we got a Spartan and a Trojan down over there. Must have been a good collision.
Yeah.
Officials timeout.
Hey, let's go back to MHSkids.org.
MHSkids.org, yeah.
You go to MHSkids.org.
Yep.
All right. Can you learn about being a student at the Milton Hershey School?
Oh my gosh, yeah. In fact, not only that, but if you reach out to the admissions, we have staff that are, depending on where you live, we're going to have staff that are either going to come see you and help you learn more about the school or talk to them. We have all kinds of events out in the community. We have admission staff out all the time trying to sell the good news of Milton Hershey School. You can find a job. I mean, we hire everything here.
Oh, yeah.
Teachers, but I mean, like,
bus drivers.
You could be in any kind of trades.
Right.
Hair, we need people to cut hair. We have people that help with the clothing, cooking. I tell you what.
Our culinary staff is huge.
Oh, my God. We get good food.
Oh, we get great food. I joke. I haven't missed a lunch. I haven't missed a lunch since last century.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Although, if anybody from our culinary team is listening, I really miss the Manhattan clam chowder we used to have.
That was years ago.
How about it, Victor? I talked with the Manhattan clam chowder.
The Italian wedding soup is our favorite.
Okay, there's a debate about that.
Italian wedding soup is delicious.
Because sometimes the Italian wedding soup, it's like a Greek. They call it a Greek thing. I think they just rename it. They put some feta in it.
I think they put some leaves
orzo.
In there. Yeah.
No, we're very blessed.
We are. Also, if you go on YouTube, they have this thing called YouTube. You can put videos in.
Look at you.
I know, it's high tech.
You're pretty high tech for an old guy.
High tech. But I did have a student say to me, hey, a new student say, I'm not going to say their name. They say, hey, I saw you on YouTube. I'm like, what? He said, all the Milton Hershey videos. Like, what a great way if you have a student who's interested in Milton Hershey School, a staff member, a person who may be interested in being a staff member, go into YouTube, look up Milton Hershey School.
Not to mention all the social media. I mean, you can get on the Snapgram, the Instabook, all that stuff.
Instabook, Snapgram, Tweeter,
formerly known as it's X now. Yeah, I don't tweet. I don't tweet
either. I think Roger Smith's in charge of our.
I don't know if we're on TikTok, but yeah.
I don't have TikTok.
I mean,
but on YouTube, what a resource.
Google Milton Hershey School, and you will find everything you need to know. And here's the best part, and then you can reach out, and we'll actually have people kind of help you.
Talk to you. Yeah. Another penalty. Is that Hershey again?
False start. Yep. Back them up again.
Well, remember, they're all high school kids. Hershey went in the locker room. We know what they thought.
Yeah, they thought this was over.
Game's over.
Yep.
And they're acting like,
Yep.
Now we got the ball and we scored.
Yeah.
So let's force them to get the ball back to us, even with, a minute and a quarter left. That's a lot of time with the quarterback that we have.
Yeah. Well, not only that, we got some athletes.
Yeah.
And we've been known for that over the years. It doesn't take long for us to score.
Well,
we're not a ground and pound team.
We talked about Dion, who's back at Lebanon Valley for, I think, is this fifth year?
Look at this guy, little scat back there, number 22, Caleb Simmons.
Oh.
Dion, yeah.
He's at Lebanon Valley running. I think he's finishing up this year.
Dion Bryant.
Oh man, sometimes at the end of games,
when he was a freshman, man.
Oh yeah.
He hit that corner. He was gone.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Adam Anatomy. He was a real good student.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good baseball player too.
Yeah, very good baseball player.
Yep. All right, they got Sweeney back at quarterback here.
Yeah.
1st and 10. got a different running back. They've got looks like they've got a pretty good little.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, arsenal there.
Right.
22, Caleb Simmons. He's a little guy, 5'6", 165, but man, is he quick.
Yeah.
And sometimes those smaller backs, they can get hidden back in there. You can't even see them.
That's what I talk about, those little seams. It's like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
They keep rotating running backs through who are quick, who can hit a seam fast.
Here's a name, Dave Meggett.
Dave Meggett, yeah.
Back
the
in
old
the day.
Giant, yeah.
Old Giant.
Same thing. Old New York Giant.
All right, that's the end of the third quarter, folks. Hershey 35, Milton Hershey 14. Hopefully our tailgate and watch parties hanging over there.
Now, were they keeping the food trucks open?
I don't know. I don't know, but hopefully we still got people there watching on the live stream. I don't know if they still got the bounce houses up and all the fun stuff.
Bounce houses in the dark, that could be dangerous. Miss an edge. Fall.
No, it's not dangerous. You know why? Did you see all the lights they have?
That's true. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I actually saw them this morning when I was coming through.
It might be brighter over there than it is here.
Yeah.
But again, there's another thing. Only at Milton Hershey School can something like that happen. I mean, all the planning that goes through, they think of everything, right? Make sure we have lights, all the crosswalks are marked, traffic control, parking, everything.
Yep. All right. Hey, they're actually in our side of the field. We can see who's
we can see numbers now.
See numbers.
I do think we also need to shout out our HR department and our wonderful benefits. I don't want people to think that we don't have good vision plans.
No, we're just old.
We're just we're just old.
We're seasoned employees.
Thank you to HR.
Yes, thank you very much.
The board for our wonderful benefits. We're old.
Yes. All right, here we go. Now we're sending some guys. Come on, can we get through there?
I tell you what, this is what's difficult, right? When you've got about 3 or 4 backs who are effective and you can just rotate them in and out. 56. Oh, Victor can clearly see that one. He's at 56 on the tack. Anwar White.
Yeah, he did a nice job.
All right, Coach Flem is now back in action.
Right.
They're about 17 feet from us, so he can see. First and 10 from the 19.
See, look how they're lined up there. They got 3 guys over here, and they're
shift
shifting them over. Yep. They're just.
It's power football, Coach.
Yeah, down block.
Nice tackle there.
Really nice job.
53, Jaleel White.
Jaleel White, yeah.
I tell you what, the White brothers are out there doing some work.
Thomas was in that. Saryi RQ. Thomas Saryi RQ.
He's only a sophomore, too.
Yes.
Yeah, I also want to take a shout out for folks that are watching our live stream tonight. Please, again, check MHSkids.org. All of our varsity sports, we live stream all the games. You can go to our athletics page. Those parent sponsors that are listening.
Wrap them up.
Wrapped up, prevented touchdown. But all of our parent sponsors watching, hopefully you get our Friday network email every Friday.
Yes.
We kind of post all of the live stream games and all the other things that you can tune in from home, whether there are empowerment sessions. We have a kids sick support group for parent sponsors. Actually, next Tuesday night's our first one for this year. But we recognize that we really can, through the use of virtual, I would say that's the one thing that came out of COVID, Coach.
Yeah.
We can do so much more now because of the virtual world.
Right.
But we want to certainly reach out to our families, no matter where you are. If you got internet, we can connect and hope that you become part of the community stronger and stronger every day.
Yeah.
All right, first and goal for the 5 from the Trojans.
And we hold
here.
them out. They're a little closer here again with Sweeney.
Yep.
It's dangerous. Hand off.
They got that big number 11.
Right there. Ooh.
Oh, we got a flag though.
Yep.
Didn't get in, and hopefully that's going to get backed up.
One thing we haven't talked about, Catherine Hershey schools.
Oh my goodness! Right across the street, Coach.
Across the street, yeah.
Up to I think Middletown's getting ready to open here. It'll be our 3rd.
Yep.
We got Hershey, Harrisburg, Middletown. I believe is opening here soon, and then there's 3 down in Lancaster.
Right.
6, and then who knows?
That's going to our current administration. That's going to be their legacy.
Oh my goodness!
You know, when you go 100 years from now, we're not around anymore. That what happened here after the pandemic and getting those set up, what that does for these communities.
So you want to hear something really cool?
What's that?
There could be like a 6-month-old that goes to school across the street at Catherine Hershey that'll be the starting quarterback 18 years from now.
Could be.
In the Cocoa Bean.
Right. Yeah. And just, and what a effect that has on a community.
Oh yeah.
When
What they do
you
with
have
families,
safe care for those young kids, allowing parents to work and to get education.
Yep.
Just to help their families.
Quick pitch there from Sweeney. Nice
job getting
defense.
for the
Quick
ball.
tackle.
Look, can you see who that is? Number. Nice tackle.
He's leaving through. 20. Princeton Kanama.
Princeton, yeah.
Yeah. I tell you, we are doing a really nice job tackling. Once we get there, we're doing a nice job wrapping up.
Yeah, we're doing a better job this year.
They've done a lot of work on the tackling. But yeah, the Catherine Hershey School is, awesome, awesome stuff. With this third one, that'll be, I think, up to 450 kids.
Yes.
Getting up to almost 900.
Yeah.
So when you talk about the impact, in a couple years, the Hershey's legacy will be impacting almost 5,000 kids a year.
Oh yeah,
wow, that was an interesting play there.
Wow,
I was following
everybody in the stadium,
myself included. I was following the jet back.
I just watched the fake and the jet back and watch our kids' heads go flying with the guy in jet motion.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was watching him. I had no idea he didn't have the ball. I thought
it was a great fake because he was moving so fast the way they ran it.
Yeah, and he couldn't have gotten closer to me. That was a great fake.
Yeah.
Cam Sweeney on the other touchdown.
Yes. Hey, back to the Catherine Hershey schools. I was a Middletown kid, and thinking about my own situation, and the families around us, and just what that does for the whole community.
Yep.
Well,
hey, when you think of the legacy of Middletown football, if we can get some of those kids real early before they get to play for Middletown, right? We could get the next Denny Moore. Is that what you're saying? We got to go over and look for the 6'4", 4-year-old.
That's right. Yeah. I don't know if you'll find many of them, but hopefully we'll help them get a good start.
Yeah. 9:05 left here in the fourth quarter. Hershey goes up 42-14.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue to talk about Mr. and Mrs. Hershey's legacy again. Want to just really thank the Hershey Rotary Club. They've served this community since 1943, coordinating this game, providing financial support to Hershey youth sports teams and organizations, recognizing high school student academic excellence and community service through its Student of the Month and Service Above Self awards. They donate to the Hershey Fire Company and other civic safety organizations, and then again, always supporting and encouraging international understanding through inbound and outbound high school student exchange programs. Hey, there's something we could talk about at Milton Hershey School, the opportunity for our kids to go overseas.
Oh, yeah.
Doing I think it's 2 trips a year now.
Yeah.
We had the honor and privilege of going with some of our kids a couple summers ago. We went to Germany, Sweden, and Finland.
Yeah, that's great.
Amazing.
We
had a dinner one night in an 800-year-old basement restaurant. 800.
Amazing.
Coach, the only thing that's 800 years old in this country are the trees and rocks.
Right. Yeah, I had kids at track. We were in practice one day, and they were telling me about their experience last year swimming in the ocean off the coast of Panama.
Yeah.
Well, it was amazing. They're telling me these stories, and I'm like, you were where?
Our kids,
yeah, it's amazing.
When we were in Finland, they got to go to a sauna and then jump in the Baltic Sea.
That's awesome. That's great.
It was cold.
And it was all free for them, right?
Oh, they didn't pay anything.
I know. That's what I mean. It's amazing.
Where else?
Yeah. What an experience.
Yep. It was awesome. I think that they just had this summer's group. They went to Germany and Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Victor, Coach Flem,
yes,
where'd you
Coach
go? You went last year. You went to Spain, right? Madrid and Barcelona. Yeah, Coach Flem got to go.
Right.
It's a wonderful opportunity for our kids and our staff that are allowed to go.
Right.
One of the best parts is just getting to know some of those kids. You know what was cool? And I don't know, Coach Flem, if you had this on your trip too. Some kids, that was their first time on an airplane.
Oh, yeah.
And we're talking a 9 to 10 hour flight.
Oh, yeah. We've had that with track when we're taking kids places. Yeah, just breathe, guys. It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Just breathe. Yeah.
But one thing I will tell you, and I heard this on my trip, from just random people in the airport, people at conference and everything, and I've heard it from other chaperones. People just say there's something different about a Milton Hershey kid. They are just really amazing, outstanding, respectful.
Yeah.
They just get it. So it just, dodged the bullet there. Almost had it.
They
do us so proud when they're out there.
Yeah. Well, it's a challenge for our kids. I mean, they're from the time they get up in the morning, time to go to bed, they're evaluated.
Yeah.
That's tough. But what it breeds is, or what it develops is, how do you evaluate what you're doing? How do you think through how are you responding to people? How are you asking questions? How do you go about your day? So you get in those situations in other places, our kids tend to have a little more poise. They tend to have things planned out ahead of time, so they're not panicking. You know, how many times have you been somewhere and people around you are panicking because they haven't planned well? Yeah. You know, and our school does a great job of planning. Yeah. And making sure kids know how to plan.
Well, you hear about that from our kids when they go to college, right? Yes. And they hear, you know, I don't know about you. When I went to college, I wasn't as nearly as independent as our kids. I mean, I mean, it didn't take me long to turn all my white clothes pink. Yeah. Yep. All right.
Here we go. 8 minutes left. 42-14.
We got a little march going on here.
Yeah.
1st and 10 on the 48. They're across midfield, looking to close that gap. 42-14, the Trojans.
Yep.
Kamari airing it out.
Nice ball. Was it picked?
Nope, intercepted. Not intercepted.
Incomplete.
I'm sorry, broken.
Yeah.
Incomplete. Yep.
Incomplete.
Uh-oh. They're waving on. I think somebody might not be.
Someone injured?
He went back down. So it looks like we got an injured Spartan right now. But I think you saw Kamari's arm strength there.
Right. I'm not sure what happened there. Is someone down?
Yeah, it's a Spartan.
Can't see.
Might have been the guy that he was going for there.
Right. Hey, while we have a minute, we'll give a shout out to the Frew family. Kelly Frew, one of our seasoned teachers. Yeah. Had a little bit of health scare this week, and then it's really cool to see our community pull through and help. A lot of love there. A lot of love, man. Love Kelly Frew and the Frew family. If you're listening, Kelly, we love you. Hope you're doing well.
Hey,
look forward to seeing you soon, but not too soon. You heal and get better.
And then, you know, we probably should also say that to Mr. Martin.
Mr. Martin, I thought I had him in my mind, too, to bring up tonight.
Hopefully he's out there watching on the live stream. I know he's a huge – he would have been right down here probably.
Nate Martin, man. What a
But more importantly, Mr. Martin, how about those Commanders? I'm feeling pretty good. We got it. I know we've taken a lot of grief from a certain Philly fan that's right across the street there last year, especially. You know, but no, our thoughts and prayer and love go out to Mr. Martin. Hopefully he's continuing to do well. Anxious to see him back.
He's only getting better.
Yep.
Yeah. Mr. Martin, those of you guys don't know at home, he's been with our school for a lot of years as a counselor and a principal and had a senior division, and just, man, what a great leader. Just high energy, you know, service leadership.
Yep.
You know, I heard about that in the late 90s and saw it a little bit, but didn't really live it till getting here with some of our people. Yep. And Nate's just that guy. He's a servant leader, man. Just what can I do for you? How can I help you? Every day, high energy.
Yep.
Yeah, love him. Great man.
Taking an opportunity to take that plug. You know, we've got really awesome staff here, but if you're interested in learning more about opportunities at Milton Hershey School or know somebody that might, check us out, mhskids.org. Go right to those job openings, look to see what's on there. You'd be amazed at all the different kind of opportunities.
Yes. Ooh, nice cut.
Run here.
Get a field.
It might have been Frederick Bond.
Was it Freddie?
Oh, no, Caden.
Caden, yeah, Caden.
Caden. Can't tell the 3 or the 5 from here.
We're going to have to ask him to paint all those gold numbers brown.
Yeah. We're going to need to get some Sharpies.
Yeah.
7:31 left. Looks like it's 1st and 10 should be. Board's got 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it's 1st and 10. Now we're shifting. Hand off, get a field.
Caden got in and look it again. Nice hit there. Nice gain.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, from our perspective here, you can see our line is getting the holes.
Yeah.
We're getting them open.
Mm-hmm. And again, it's first week. They're going to keep getting better.
Yeah.
Those young guys, they'll be much better by week 6, week 7. They'll be totally different players by then.
But let's not kid ourselves. I mean, we go to Middletown next week, then we got East Penn, which is always a tough game.
Right.
And then, then right into the meat of it,
Right.
Well, looks like there's a timeout here from
Hershey. Mark Painter.
He's either recognizing or he didn't see that their guys responded to the shift. .6:54 left here in the 4th quarter. Again, 82nd cocoa bean game. 82nd. Wow.
First one I was involved in was the 52nd, 96. Yep, over at our stadium, yeah. It's interesting looking at pictures from 30 years ago and how the uniforms have changed and everyone was playing in grass.
Yeah.
You know, the helmets, everything is.
Well, was that
all
the guy?
those
Was that the Geyer era?
Yeah, Bob
So
Geyer. Yes, Bob Geyer was the head
shoes,
coach. Cliff
everybody had the same
Ainsworth.
socks.
Yep. Yep. That was around the time where, you know, it was odd because we had Cliff Ainsworth on our staff,
Yep.
Jimmy Weidman, and their sons were playing for Hershey.
Oh yeah.
So that was tough. So I don't think their wives were very happy with us sometimes because we had some success.
Right. Well, we talked about that earlier, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, I know Miss Volosky said that her
Right.
nephew is number 53 out there, Nico Newman. You know, his cousin played with his cousin Tucker Volosky here, who's I believe now is at Westchester.
Westchester,
playing.
yes, sir.
But she swore to me that her allegiance was with the MHS. So I guess you get cheer for your son, but you can root against your nephew.
Right.
Trojans swarming there.
You know, as a coach here, you know, when you've played at a school or gone to a school, toughest games for me is when we played Middletown. Because when I was coaching here, coaching football, playing Middletown, a lot of the coaches are guys I grew up with.
Yeah.
You know, there are people. My one coach, Mike Schatz, great human being. He was an assistant on the staff in the mid '80s until I think 2018. You know, so we're trying to win. I love those guys. You know, it was tough.
Yep.
Really tough.
6:17 clock ticking here. Again, the clock has not been the Spartans' friend here the second half.
Well, have we turned over the ball in the second half?
Yeah. No.
Have we? No, we haven't.
Third
Taking care of the
and
football.
Here's a tush push.
Yeah. There you go.
Don't even need the push.
Nice job. But
First
think
down.
about it. You know, now, you know, and when Johnny O'Brien became president, which was early 2000s, we played Hershey at our home field. And we thought, let's line up all the kids. We made like a tunnel for the kids to run out. And they were so hyped up. I remember they came to the sideline, and our kids were hyperventilating. They were so overexcited. We made a lot of mistakes early.
Yeah.
And it was, I'm not sure what the final score was, but we ended up losing by about 2 touchdowns. There you go. And then
touchdown,
there we go.
Spartans.
Touchdown, Milton Hershey.
I think that was Frederick Bond.
Yeah, good job, Freddie. There we go. And he had blocking up front. That looked good. But my point is,
Zogar. That was, 17. Isaiah Zogar on the carry and touchdown Spartans.
There we go.
Again, cutting that lead.
Yep.
Not going away. Got to love the character, the resilience they're showing.
Right. Again, they made some adjustments at halftime. They're playing smarter. But back to that year, the fact that we were overly excited, like you want to be fired up, but you got to stay within the boundaries of being able to perform. You know.
I tell you what,
we learned a lot from that.
Over there, you know, at the tailgate where they had all the street was closed off and they had all the kids were there and all of the food trucks and everything. I said, how cool would it have been to be like an SEC school and had the football team walk right through that to come here?
Yeah.
I said that to Coach Boger. He says, you know what, maybe next time.
Yeah.
Walk over.
Yeah.
We have to close down 322.
Sure.
But I think that would be really cool.
Yeah. All right. Will we try an onside kick here?
Well,
3
we're down
touchdowns,
21,
5
minutes.
I would.
You want to show that already this season?
Heck yeah.
Okay. Once again, folks, you see the coaching philosophy differences of Coach Moore and myself.
There's only so many onside kicks you can do legally in high school football that are going to execute. You know what I mean? So showing us not the problem. It's if you give them the ball at midfield, or the way they've been bouncing the ball around, there's not that much of difference. You get the ball and you score. Now it's 42-28. Now the pressure's on Hershey. You know? Maybe.
All right. Was that good? I didn't see them put the points up.
No, it wasn't good.
Oh, okay, so it's 42-20. All right, so we're down 3 scores. Coach Moore calling for an onside kick here.
Onside kick. Go for it. What do you have to lose at this point? 5:38 in the clock. Talk about build some momentum.
I would certainly come out slinging it, though. We got to get the ball up in the air.
Yeah. Hey, did we talk about the band at all?
I think our band's gotten bigger.
Boy, they sounded great.
I think they're twice as big as they were last year. They sounded great.
Sounded great.
Shout out to the band.
Yeah.
Jeremy leads that group.
He does a nice job.
Yep. I tell you what, too, I always am amazed because, our kids come back for a couple weeks. everybody talks about, double sessions in football. So our band's out there all day in the heat
They're out there
practicing.
marching and when it was 100 degrees, they were out there.
Yep.
They do a great job. And Jeremy and the band staff, they're also like a lot of our staffs here, where they're connected to our kids. They're good role models. They stay connected after high school.
Yeah.
Solid relationships.
Does not look like they have their hands teams out there, Coach. So I don't know. I can't tell.
They bumped them. It looks like Hershey moved them up. I don't know. See what happens.
Anwar White is going to kick it. Ethan Roberto, the senior, that's his job. Oh,
there you
go.
It. Onside.
Well, they recovered it.
They tried.
All right, Trojans 1st and 10.
Looks like they tried to skip it off on those kids in the front. He just moved out of the way.
Well, I remember, that was one of the things being on kick return. They always coach you, front line guy, never turn your back.
No.
Because, as soon as they see that you'll do that, they're kicking it right at you.
Kicking it right at you, yeah. Keep your eye on the ball.
I tell you what, that was my first spot at varsity was kick return.
Yeah.
You can get some good shots in.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if depending on the return, you can line a guy up and get a good shot at him.
Yeah. Decades ago, we used to run those things on kickoff returns where everyone would come in an angle, and the far side guy would loop around and kick out somebody on the far side coming. The far side contain guy. Ooh, they were brutal. There you go, a little scat back cutting up the middle.
Yeah, I would venture to say Hershey's going to spend some clock here just running as much as they can.
They're trying to run it out.
Can't see how many timeouts we have left. Oh, it looks like we got 3 timeouts, so wouldn't be surprised to see Boger start burning a couple of those. Down to almost 5 minutes here.
So John in on the tackle, John Alicia. Hey, has anyone talked about the movie coming out?
Oh, yeah, the Hershey movie coming.
Yeah, we have a movie about the Milton Hershey School. Saw some previews of that. Looks amazing.
Look like a little wishbone there.
Yeah. See, now they have some of these plays on video other teams got to prepare for. Hershey. Excited to see that movie when it comes out.
Angel Cabrera. That was the big guy. That was the running back here back
yes,
in the day.
Angel Cabrera.
Thanks to Mr. St. George there.
Right.
We'll forgive you about that comment about us being the old Muppet guys.
Yeah, really. That's funny. He was a biology teacher.
Who?
Mr. St. George.
Was he?
Yeah. Yeah, he used to be a biology teacher like me.
3rd and 5 here. 4 minutes.
Ooh, one set. One set.
I didn't see a flag. Might call timeout. Oh, got where I guess the food trucks have gone.
Food trucks are gone.
Coach Flem, you ain't getting your milkshake. Wow. 4:01.
4:01, down 21, down 22, excuse me.
Well, I would say some of the positives I've seen. I think our tackling was really good.
Right.
I think we've seen, Kamari Cooper showed us some flashes of what he's going to be capable of.
Right.
I'm excited about seeing Logan Jerry kind of in different roles.
Yeah, they have to figure out other ways to get him involved. I mean, they have Caden, they have Freddie, they have him. They have kids who can take care of the football, hit seams. So how do you get them all involved? How do you do things that confuse, like Hershey's done to us a couple times? How do you run offensive sets that confuse the defense?
Yeah.
And then all those guys that are dangerous are getting the ball. Come on, get off the block.
They're still throwing it.
Yeah, really. I thought the same thing. I thought the clock is their friend.
And there's also party thinking, hey, let's get some reps. Let's get
right.
4th down. Think they're going to punt it?
I think it'll be a quick punt like they did earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, quick punt with 5 with Cameron.
Yeah, no, they're lined up for the punt. Although they got their wideouts there.
Yeah.
This would be kind of like insult to injury if they run a play.
Yeah.
Oh, bad snap.
Snapped over his head.
Not even
But
going to
it's
give
Cameron.
him
Watch. Jeez.
Oh, all right.
Good job.
Okay, we got the ball in good
Swarm
position
to
here.
the ball. That's it. Yeah. It's not
Hey, let's go. Let's go. 3:47. Let's put some points up. Jaden Mason on the tackle.
Say 40. What number's Jaden? All right. Do you throw in the first play here? Throw the ball?
Oh, yes.
I do. I think so.
I think you'd find a way to get it in Logan Jerry's hands,
Yeah.
you know, whether
Throw
it's a slant or
fade to the corner. Throw a fade, see if you can make a play. See if they have him isolated over here. Ball's in the right hash. Yeah, they have Logan over here. Throw a fade to the left corner. You guys at home, that means he runs straight up field, cuts that 45-degree angle to his left.
right to the back corner.
Yep, to the back corner.
Single high safety.
Yep. Yeah, he's kind
Could
of
actually even run a post.
Yep, he's coming on an island out there.
Post means he runs towards the goal post.
Right.
Kamari.
That's what he did. Oh. Yeah, he actually ran a post. You called it.
All right. 2nd and 10, 3:40. You know, again, I keep talking about Kamari, good kid, great athlete, going to be a great quarterback, but I do see a lot of things they can tighten up. Like, he's got a pretty long windup, even there, if you saw him.
Oh, yeah, he's swinging it out there.
I mean, you know, for those of you kids out there that want to be a quarterback, you got to have such a tight, compact throw.
Yeah.
You can't take that extra time to wind it up. Plus, he drives me crazy, I'll be honest, the way he carries that ball out there.
Yeah. They used to say, don't carry it like a loaf of bread. Yeah. That was a nice ball. Ooh.
I think, was that picked?
Hershey picked
No,
that right
incomplete.
front.
No,
Incomplete.
that's right there to take it off.
Nope.
Luckily, there's no
no replay
because number 3 feels pretty confident he had that.
He did a nice job stepping in front of it.
Yeah. Well, and you know, and again, here your Spartans are a little bit of a disadvantage because Hershey's pretty much expecting them to throw. So right, so as a defensive back, you kind of know what's coming.
Right.
And from a line, you know, we said this is where you can just pin your ears back and go. I mean,
Right.
you don't have to worry about some guy running past you with the ball. So
Right.
3:34.
We're in shift. Set. Get a feel. Nice cut. Nice. Get a feel. Yep.
Yep, Caden.
Caden hit that real nice cut outside.
He might be down.
Is he cramping or is he twist something?
I don't know. He just punched the turf, so it can't be good.
No. Maybe twisting an ankle.
Once again, take an opportunity just to thank for the Milton Hershey School and the staff and everyone for putting together a great program across the way. Good news is next year we'll be back across the street at our place. Henry Hershey Field, certainly big enough. But, Coach, let's go out on a limb here.
What's that?
I think we need to throw a party like this pregame. That tailgate, we need to do that next year pregame.
I like it. And especially, you know, sometimes the elementary kids get in the stands for the game and they're not sure what's going on, you know. Yeah. I mean, even like keep some kids over here.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Maybe all the high school kids go over, the middle school kids, elementary kids stay here for the first half and then go home.
I'm talking about, though, next year at our place. Let's set this whole thing up in outside Henry Hershey Field.
Oh, I see over there.
Yeah.
Oh, you could. You could put it down there in the practice field.
Yeah, we could party like this over next to Henry Hershey Field.
Oh, Jay.
I'll tell you what, we do need to give a special shout out. They're gone, but
Yeah.
I want to shout out those elementary house parents. Can you imagine wrangling 8 little rugrats through all that over there? But we have such pros. You know, when you look at elementary, that's where we have, I mean, you want to talk about some of our veteran house parents, the Cowans, the Campbells.
They've been here forever.
I mean,
They're saints.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. And think about all the sugar those kids ate. Anybody home as little kids know what we're talking about.
It's kind of like those days when we have the Hershey Park days and they can get unlimited food.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, all the Dippin' Dots and.
Yep.
Yeah, I tell you what, our kids, our community, we get to do so many cool things here. That is just, we are so blessed. So blessed.
Well, it's wild when you say, we have our opening a school ceremony, opening a school assembly on Monday. Do you think the Jonas Brothers are going to play?
That was speculation, right?
And then someone says, well, they did play at Founders Hall that one time. Like, how many places can you say, well, you remember that one time when the Jonas Brothers played?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so it was only Straight No Chase or nationally touring.
Who were incredible.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Our kids have been fortunate. They saw Hamilton last year.
Oh, we had our own showing of Hamilton.
No. We saw Hamilton.
Yep.
You got catered up good.
Hey, how about this? We talked about the movie. Can you imagine what we're going to do for that?
Oh, I'm sure we'll watch it in Founders Hall. That'd be great. I hope so.
All right, 3:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Spartans looking to, cut back into that lead.
Fourth down.
4th and 10.
Yep.
Spartans still have 3 timeouts, so
right.
Clock management. Need a first down here. Kamari dropping back. Got him wide across the open.
Did. There he is. Get in the field. Get in there. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Spartans!
You and I both saw that from our
I saw
angle.
the other
You
guy.
can see right.
And
Well, he could have crossed, and both of them were open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Thomas? I think that might have been Thomas. Apologies for not having the number 100% correct,
Right.
but certainly a touchdown throw. Markins Emil.
Yeah, senior. Good for him.
Is that Kenny Emil's brother?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
All right.
Kenny.
The Emil brothers.
Kenny Emil.
Okay. Kamari Cooper on the throw. You going to try here. Are we going for 2 or are we going for 1?
Is that Kenny's brother?
Looks like we're going for 2 here.
2.
Kamari under center. Fake the jet sweep there and tried to go to the corner. All right, 42-26.
2 touchdowns down. You got an onside
16. Hey, coach, this ain't over.
Kick. I know it's not. It's far from over.
Yeah, you all better still be over there in Founders Park.
Yep, it's far from over. Hope the crowd understands this isn't over.
Onside kick here.
Onside kick. Yeah,
we're on the same page here.
You got to kick it. Bounce it high to the sideline and see if you can get it.
2:57. I would venture to say that we won't see much other than run game out of the Trojans. Spartans do have 3 timeouts, which is huge. What a beautiful night, though.
Oh,
we really
great night.
Talk about perfect.
Pull down a little bit.
Yep.
You know, Hershey's athletic director talked to you about the idea of having the games here and it's in the community. This is nice.
Yeah.
Because if they get their stands upgraded a little bit, their lights upgraded, what a nice place. You could walk here from a lot of places.
Yeah.
The field's nice. It's a nice turf field.
Beautiful. I think I got it last year, right?
Yeah, it's a very nice turf field. You got all their Dairy Township stuff in the back here. I mean, this is, if you live in town, this is really nice. I guess parking would be a concern.
They got a lot of spots out there, though, between the 2 schools.
That's true. And aren't they putting in a new elementary?
I don't know about that. All right, here we go. Same thing, onside kick.
Too hard.
That can go out of bounds.
That was too hard.
Yeah. That becomes a penalty. So they will get that on the 35. But here's the coach, you might know this.
Yeah.
If it goes out of bounds before the 35, do you get it where it goes out of bounds, or you still get it back at the 35?
I think you get it where it goes out of bounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
2:57. I think Coach Boger will be probably pretty quick with his timeouts here.
Yeah.
Got 3 of them.
Got 3 of them, yeah. Use them.
So the Trojans will take it over on their 35.
Yep. All right. If I'm a coach, I'm evaluating, are we flying to the football? Are we trying to knock the ball out?
Right.
What's the effort?
Yeah, this is where you look
Come on. Game's not over. If you're acting like the game's over, you don't understand football. This game is far from over.
think we're going to see a healthy dose of this right here.
Make a play.
Yep.
There you go.
Nice hit. Oh, we got a little bit of a fly. Could be a hold or targeting.
Stops the clock. That means we don't have to burn a timeout.
I kind of feel like that led with his head. Yep.
Ooh.
That doesn't help.
That 15-yarder.
Is it automatic 15 in high school?
Might be, yeah. Yeah, they don't mess around any neck stuff. They don't mess around with that anymore. Yeah. Thankfully.
Yep, looks like it's 5-yarder.
5. Incidental.
Yeah. So it'll be a 1st and 10. Yep.
I'm just watching the clock. 2:50. We gotta get a stop.
Clock does start running.
Yep.
The double shift.
Yeah, Hershey's gonna let this clock run, man. I'm surprised they snapped it so early.
Yeah, good point there, right?
Yeah.
That could be just a beginning of the year thing, not really taking that into account.
Oh yeah.
Ogre not using a timeout here.
No.
2:28.
All right.
2nd and looks like about 9. Maybe got a half a yard. Kind of surprised Coach Boger did not use a timeout here. He's usually one to kind of really try and do everything
I agree with
to
you.
control the clock.
Yeah, he does a good job of that. All right.
Cam Sweeney still under the gun here. It's like a little bit of a broken play.
Keeping it, yep.
He's fast.
Yeah.
He's fast. Coach Flem now looking forward to seeing him at least twice this coming basketball season, right?
Yeah, I was at one of the games early at our place, and he got the ball one time in the corner and took it to the basket. And
they're different. It's different.
It's different. It's he just has that explosiveness. He's a special athlete. I mean, I don't know the young man. I don't know what kind of character he has or anything, but watch him out there moving, man. He just makes great decisions.
Yeah.
You know.
Not sure why the clock's not running here. Did we call a timeout? Because if we did, they didn't take.
Was he out of bounds?
Oh, good call. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Ooh, they got a lead blocker. Yep.
There's another fast guy.
Yep. He's tiny, man. Smart.
Caleb Simmons.
Slid.
Did he stay in bounds or?
Yeah, he stayed in bounds.
Yeah, clock will stop to move the chains.
Right. That may be it there, guys. If they run the clock right here.
Boger's still not calling that timeout.
Nah, he's not calling.
Looks like Hershey being a little bit more intentional and taking their time now.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like on the play clock it's down to 11. 1st down. Milton Hershey doesn't call a timeout. They could pretty much pack it in at this point.
Right.
2-3 plays.
And off inside.
I tell you what, they might be just trying to score again, to be honest.
That little kid, that little Simmons, man, he's quick.
Yeah. Oh, we got a player down.
Somebody cramping.
Yeah, I see a lot of that. You're usually your 1st, 2nd game.
Yeah.
Hot. Got to make sure these guys are drinking.
Yeah. Well, hey, while we have a minute here, you know, I do want to stress what a great start to the school year it's been.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
You know, and really it started with summer school. I was fortunate Mr. Bone and I did summer school together. We had a nice group of kids there, got a lot done. You know, with all the stuff that happened in the summer with athletics and all the other programs, there was a lot of good stuff going on campus and just carried over into this week.
Yep.
It's been a really good start to the school year.
Hey, and a shout out to, I think we brought in, if don't hold me to the exact number, but almost like 215 new.
Oh, yeah.
215
yeah.
brand new Spartans. Get another group coming in Monday.
Right.
So just, you know, this is their first cocoa bean. A lot of them, it's their first game. I often think about, imagine being a new kid and come in and have an opening school and then this. It's like you have to feel like you almost hit the mother load.
Yeah.
So welcome all new Spartans over there.
Milton Hershey, guys.
Yeah.
Make
find
the best
something.
of it.
Yay, you've got some of them out here on the field, but find something to get connected to. Find something to get in there.
That's what I always tell kids is you don't have to be best friends with everybody. Find a couple kids you trust that you can work with. Find some programs that you like that are going to help you out. This place is temporary.
Yep. Coach,
it's temporary.
I think they're in victory formation.
Yeah, they're in victory formation. You know, it's temporary, but the relationships are forever.
Oh, my goodness.
You know,
Right.
the connections are forever.
Yeah. Second down. Takes it. That's going to be it. Well, folks, not the outcome we were looking for. And I haven't seen it. Oh, there it is over on the sidelines. I see the Cocoa Bean Trophy.
Here it comes.
Over across the way. So, unfortunately, Trojans will retain for another year. But there's next year, Coach. We're going to get it back at our place. I feel confident.
Yeah, and the Cocoa Bean's a really important game. It's an important game for our culture and our community. But in the development of these young men, what happens this entire season is more important. You know, and that goes without saying that these guys are going to learn from this. Coach and staff's going to learn from this. And let's see what happens next week. Let's hope they're better. They learn from it. We saw some good things in the second half. Yeah, I'm excited for the year.
Yeah. Hey, and again, thanks to the comms team for getting the live stream up.
They
and
did a great
putting all the
job. Thank you,
marketing.
guys.
Thanks to Josie Rhodes and her team for getting the whole thing. Special thanks to President Gert for getting this all together and allowing us to have all these special events. Thanks to my co-host tonight, Coach Moore, Coach Flem.
Thank you,
we'll
Mr.
look
Gard.
forward to, I know we'll probably be at least live. Well, we live stream every home game, but I think we'll be doing commentating and have a live stream for homecoming, which is at the end of October this year, a little bit later.
Yeah, it is later.
But hey, just the first game, but we look forward to hearing and meeting and seeing everybody out on ball fields, the games, the courts, everything. But thanks again for everybody for tuning in. Special again, thanks and shout out to everybody across the street at Founders Park. Hope you guys had a great night, and we will sign off for tonight.
All right.
Thanks to our crew for setting us up here, the live stream group.
Don't forget at home, MHSkids.org.
MHSkids.org.
MHSkids.org. Get your family involved. Let's help this place continue to be one of the most special places on earth.
Yep. Thanks, folks. Have a great night.
Go Spartans.